Kings of War. We're back.
Yes, we got a jingle.
Woo!
Let's go. Let's
That
fucking
is
go.
locked in.
Yeah.
We officially have a jingle. Whatever I improvise the day of.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Welcome. We are back. And a quick plug. We are writing a book. If you like this world, if you like this story, check out our book. It's set in the same setting. Lame. Should have written this down. It's in the same setting. It's in the same world. In fact, it's like even more fleshed out. We're departing further and further from like traditional kind of D&D stuff, which has been a lot of fun. So if you like D&D adjacent things, if you like D&D with like a homebrew twist, then come read our book and enjoy. And then also, if you like the way Alazan runs games, let's see. He told me this link yesterday. Let's see if I can remember it. It is startplaying.games. Is that it?
That is the website.
Okay, startplaying.games, and then you search for Alazan, or if you want to do the /DM/Alazan, I think that's it. Then you can also do that.
On there, right?
So if you enjoy the way Alazan runs his games, like we all do, then you can hit him up on startplaying.games and join one of his games there. Any other plugs? I don't remember. If you like our tokens, commission Guff for some art. And so I'll just jump into the summary. Guff has not been here for a while, so I'll try to like recap kind of back a little ways. We have been on this journey to try to rid Urda of Gaius, a demi-lich with 6 phylacteries who is trying to turn, relatively recently discovered he is trying to turn all of Urda into undead. We think there is we recently found his deceased wife, who he was not able to revive. So I am kind of curious if that's his like next step. He's like, well, if I can't revive her, then I'll just make everybody undead and she'll raise with everybody and things will be good. But I don't know. We haven't really had time to mull over the whole wife angle. We investigated one of Gaius's towers that was in the wastes. You can see it kind of close. It's kind of close to Gresha. And then in that tower, we went through a portal. We ended up in some sort of dungeon. And then the portal closed behind us because the mage that we were fighting teleported away. And presumably got rid of the portal somehow. Then we found out we were in Carindom, or at least underneath it. We got to the end of the dungeon. We fought a flesh doctor who killed Ambrose and Myrna, one of Rana's paladins. Rana brought them both back, much to her dismay, because she's not supposed to have a power like that. So that was a little scandalous between her and her paladins. Ambrose left because he's like, I really wanted to go kill Urath and I didn't want to die before I did that. So he left and went and did that with Valis, or is
Oversimplification of the situation.
For sure. Oh no, I'm not trying to like be like Ambrose left. But no, I feel like that's totally justified. He's like, no, I really wanted to do this, and I didn't want to do it. Like I didn't want to die before that. So then we start exploring Carindom. We find out it is founded by Gaius. He is known to them as the first. Gaius has taught them that every race but human is a demon. And so we've been having a little bit of not really a rough time of it. They've tried to kill us a couple of times. We make it to the pyramid. Eventually we fight Atabek, their like demi-deity sort of. She was a big mean mummy, and then we smashed all of her canopic jars except for the one that we need because supposedly it is with Gaius. After we did that, we came to the well, which is where we believe Gaius's phylactery, that's what the word is, where the phylactery is, because they call it the well of life. It's what makes them immortal. Turns out the water that makes them immortal is full of undead. And so Rana turns the water and it starts bubbling. It goes away. And we descend into the well. We solve some really fun puzzles. I actually really enjoyed the puzzle dungeon.
Very good.
And then
Excellent design.
we open the door and Gaia screams and 6 out of 9 of us fall. We start that fight with most of us dead. And then...
Unconscious.
Yeah, unconscious, sure. At 0 hit points. And then Jaxar, faithful Jaxar, was apparently scrying on us. And
Thanks to...
Vorped in... Oh, yeah, thanks... Wait, do I know that? I don't know if we know.
Yeah.
I don't remember if we know that. But thanks to Oz...
Jaxar didn't. Yeah. Oz warped into Jaxar's office in the academy and told him, hey, Rana, they're in trouble. You should help them, something like that. And then he just gets sucked back in by the tentacles, and just Jaxar's like, what was that about? And so he scries on Rana was kind of monitoring them through the dungeon, and saw ultimately them fall.
Yes, and so
The
he
skull.
plane shifts in some reinforcements, and we duke it out hot and heavy with Gaius. Gaius still manages to steal Kenai, and we also lose Athan. And then eventually we get to this part in the fight when most of us are stunned, and Rana finally says Mask's name. Runa, Mask's little, what's it called? Rabbit folk, has been wandering around trying to get people to say Mask's name. Rana is stuck in her stun lock, and I was like, well, there's one thing that I can do, and that's speak haltingly. So Rana said Mask's name because it looked like things were taking a turn for the worse. And then Mask shows up, finishes Gaius off. Soon as Gaius is dead, we all teleport back to Carindom without the Kenai gem and without the phylactery, because Tonus had been working really hard on destroying the phylactery during the fight, and it was on the ground when Gaius died. So
There was no rejoicing.
and so we're back in Carindom. Most of us are together. Rana
It should be noted that I think we all witnessed this, but the gem that was in Gaius's skull's tooth, like a replacement tooth, floated out of his crushed skull and toward what we saw at the last moment, towards Mask's outstretched hand. Was that accurate,
Yes.
Alazan?
Yeah. And then
And the bone presumably was just still in that plane on the ground. ready
right,
to be
but
smashed. But
when Tharon got there to Carindom, he told us that Mask has both the gem and the
because Theron actually plane shifted himself, right?
yes. I don't know if it's
Right, he
technically
didn't-
plane shift, but yes, he's
didn't
porting himself.
Right, he didn't get warped out like the way we did because the magic expired with the crushed skull, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Or maybe we don't know that yet, but
And then Rana was scolding Runa a little bit for, it felt like taunting us a little bit. So she's trying to get Runa to call on Mask so that Mask will give Kenai back. And hopefully the phylactery or something. And that's basically where we ended.
Basically. Technically. Does anyone have anything to add?
I never got to see the flesh beasts still.
Oh, God.
You're better off.
They are pretty creepy looking.
There you go.
Sometimes a homie just want to see some flesh. I understand. Oh, those are badass.
They're so gross.
Oh, it's nasty.
One of my favorite things about that token is that if you zoom in and look at the bottom right of it, you can see that it's a much larger creature than
Mm-hmm.
you might originally
Yeah,
expect.
there's a wizard there in the bottom right corner.
That's me.
Like Ambrose.
Nice.
Oh, is it the traveling staff salesman?
Of course.
Excellent.
Hell yeah.
Uppsala.
Based on the colors, I think it's controlling the.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it does look like it matches the
Probably a necromancer.
Who would think
Okay.
that's a good idea?
I
Okay.
thought it was more like fleshy. Like
It is. The token's not, but that's just because I grabbed the first thing that looked reasonable for what I wanted.
nice. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. There's some stuff in. Ooh, there's a 3.5 creature that I'd have to find that book. I'm gonna table that. I'm gonna put a pin in that thought, and maybe later. Wounded, exhausted, and probably thoroughly spent magic-wise. Group transported back to the material plane and onto Erda, back into the bottom floor of the Well of Life. And then a few moments later, Tharon and some of the people he brought teleport in as well. There's that resounding peal from the bell that Rana keeps.
Rana is currently glaring at Runa, who is, I think, smiling.
You did it. Good job.
No, what? Bring Mask here.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I can't bring him anywhere.
Well, you did it last time.
That wasn't me. That was all him.
Well, don't just call him.
Charlotte leans back, but doesn't say anything.
Rana rings the bell and uses power word command and says, "Call him."
Whoa.
Ooh.
Forget, is that a no save?
No, there probably is a save. One
There should be a save.
second. It is Wisdom save, DC 19.
Ooh. Okay. Mask. There. I did it. Some of the
Rana just waits.
gather near. Still quite injured.
Wait, is Sonog actually uninjured?
Probably not.
Okay.
Where is the...
She was quite low last I heard. Or last I saw.
That's because I didn't link the tokens like I should have, but that's okay.
She was at like 4 or something. Okay, so nothing's happening.
Nothing's happened.
Rana just...
I don't think the...
Okay, if you're not going to help us, get out. Like, leave. Why are you here?
I've been following just to help it if need be. Keep an eye on things, you know. But I can go back through. And she puts her hand out and seems to pull apart a bit of reality and sort of step through this gap in your gap in your vision disappears from sight.
Rana turns around, not looking happy. And I think she's going to use her last 5th level slot to cast Healing Spirit for everybody.
Ooh, 5th level.
So I see most of us are still down pretty bad.
Always.
So
I'll just go ahead and assume that I'll gain 8 points over the next minute of that.
Does it start at 1d6 and then you get, since it's 4th or 5th, you get what, like a bajillion d6?
let's see, 1d6 for each slot above second. So is it 5d6?
Jeez.
3, 4, 5. It would be 3, 4.
Each slot above second, there's 3 of those.
Okay, so it's 4d6.
Plus 1. Yeah.
So
And you
4d6 and then re-roll your ones.
How many times?
I believe it's like that. Like that many times.
Not 40.
46 or
It
oh,
is-
okay.
it is 40.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Oh, 40. 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Holy-
4d6
Per
10
round.
times.
I think it's reroll less than 2, not reroll.
Yeah.
2.
Oh yeah, less than. You're right.
What the fuck?
Oh, everyone's all better.
I didn't need. I only needed like 30 of that, but I'll take it.
And she'll make sure the paladins are like paladins, and then what is it? Lydum and Jay.
Are included.
Yeah, just everybody get in on
Yeah.
the healing.
Heals, 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 heals.
You get healing. You get healing.
And then I guess as Jay walks through the panther, she's gonna look at him kind of funny. Because we haven't resolved that. That was something I forgot in the recap. That was the first time we had seen Jay's shield. And it turns out he is a human paladin of Lai, which is an elven deity.
Ooh.
So it's interesting.
You want to see if either of your characters get up to full Griffin?
Yeah. Well,
They're not gonna get
They're-
up to full.
they're
probably.
not going to.
Yeah.
What was that roll? Let's see. 40. Oh,
Oh.
that was not what I was supposed to do. I'm just.
Rana is gonna
Yeah,
concentrate
Well,
while
asterisks.
as soon as she takes notice of Jai and see does he have a hum?
Nope.
They just throw that in the chat. Is that how these are working?
Yeah, just throw that in the chat, but no.
There we go.
Ooh. I think it did it. I think that did it. For him, at least.
He doesn't. Does he have a holy symbol that Rana can see? I
What's your
suppose.
inventory look like? Jay, why don't you describe Jay?
Oh, it's his shield. His shield is covered in the holy symbol.
Is that
Human.
humming?
Yeah.
Huh. But then and then the spiritual weapon was a bell.
Yep.
So
You didn't like that.
okay, then I guess Rana goes over to Jay. Thanks. She'll actually address this to Jay, Jaxar, and Cadmir. Thank you for your help. And you, Papa, of course. And she'll look around at everybody that came. How did you know? Why are you here? It was very timely.
Jaxar will quickly relay the story that I've now told several times. So
Yeah.
I'll take up.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we haven't. Oz isn't back. So, haven't quite figured out what is going on with his portaling. Jaxar, can you introduce your friend to me here? I'm curious about him and his patron. Or rather, his relationship to his patron.
Jaxar would love to. However, Rafi, the character, does not know a thing.
So we were at like a school or something. Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
Jaxar's academy, yeah, yep.
Yeah.
I don't know how much backstory. Maybe Alazan can help fill in the detail here.
Maybe a
I
little.
was teaching a class on killing evil mages.
As one does.
Yeah.
That's
Hands-on.
important. That's important.
All right,
in,
students, field
world.
trip right now.
Yeah.
Defense against the dark arts. Let's go.
It's more like Jay's version is a little different. It's more like offense against the dark arts.
Yeah.
Any opportunity to kill a lich is a good opportunity.
Well, I would agree, particularly this one. But what's your story?
Jaxar will just relay this part. I activated my friendship bracelet, and I called Jay and Cadmir to my school. They weren't just there.
Okay.
And from the school, we plane shifted in to fight the Demilich and to help out in the battle.
Okay.
I don't know how we're friends though. We could maybe sit around and
I-
have beers and something. But
The magic item's called a friendship bracelet, but they're more like acquaintances.
got it.
The
I-
acquaintance bracelet.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's not as catchy.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same ring.
The associate bracelet.
Didn't work.
Does
Only
does
bracelet. Yeah,
does
that's-
Rana know if there's ever been human paladins or clerics of the Elven pantheon before?
roll a religion history check?
Wait, religion or history?
Yeah,
What?
one of them.
Okay. Let's see which one. I'm not proficient with either, and my intelligence is
Yeah,
terrible.
good job. Yeah, either
So-
one.
The dice did the heavy lifting.
It's been known to happen, but it's unusual. It's like every so often someone will come to a what is it, like a religious revelation and decide to follow a deity that isn't typically associated with their species, but
Interesting. So where are you from, Jay? Sorry.
Nowhere really anymore. Just go where I'm needed. Magic can be powerful and chaotic. Those that abuse it need to pay.
Better
Okay.
watch out, Ambrose and Oz.
Okay,
Kidding.
so why lie?
It has to explain it. Magic can be chaotic, but needs to be controlled, and that's exactly what she represents. Magic is both-sided, and she represents both those sides.
Hmm. Did you train with the lysine?
I did not.
Does Tharhan say that?
Yeah.
Nice. Is he like mocking him?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you don't have any connection to the lysine, the clan.
No,
Interesting.
I'm a independent follower.
Ah.
Independent contractor.
Call those 1099s where I come from.
All right. Well, okay. Well, there have been some rumors about the lysine around lately, so I was just curious.
They're all lie, it seems.
Ah. All right.
No, that's-
Well,
That's the other clan.
what do we do?
Well,
I guess there's Rana gestures. There's supposedly a phylactery beyond that door.
then we destroy it.
All right. Let's go then.
XR, a little bit woozy, just nods himself awake. You can see he was like leaning on his staff, maybe feeling a little sleepy. But follows you.
Wait. Did Jacob tell you to say that?
Oh, it's
Because-
just what Jaxar does sometimes.
That's true. Quite regularly, Jaxar fell asleep during the sessions. That's hilarious. Okay.
Man likes a good snooze.
he
Can't fault him for
does.
that.
He does.
Gotta roll the NPCs.
Yeah. Right.
Our
Paladins
entourage.
follow. Yeah. The next room is a. It's a holding cell of sorts. It has a variety of cages, various sizes. The ones on the southwest table have birds in them. They flit to and fro within the cages. The smaller ones, like maybe, without getting too close, rabbits, and then canine. There's a pile of bones from those different animals on one side, as well as notes and like a notebook with some notes on the ongoing research. And then on the far side, or on the opposite side, there's implements and various ingredients. So with the all of the animals in the cages are alive, so it seems that it's checked on regularly.
By
Any sign of
who?
canopic jars?
Nope. No
Okay.
canopic jars. You could try an investigation if you want to search for stuff. But obvious, standing out in the open, no.
Are there?
Never mind.
Are these
That was even
animals
better through
alive?
the echo of someone's machine. I don't know how I heard that.
What? The
Pretty
fuck
good.
is that?
Oh yeah, you
that's
weren't
not
here.
even that
Oh.
one sound. You haven't been here for a while.
Oh, that's your fucking. That's the sound you were trying to make work.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love that. I love that reaction from Guff. It's awesome.
I like a good Mario funny sound.
There's a Mario one for Nat 20 as well. Here, let me.
Fuck yeah.
Are there any undead in this room that Rana
No.
can sense? Okay.
Nope.
Then she
You-
will.
You're looking for a canopic jar? Jaxar asks.
That's not what I wanted at all.
You can detect undead. Oh my gosh! Why would you roll a D 2022?
I don't know
What?
what happened there, but that's not what I typed at all.
What
Happy
would that
New
possibly
Year.
be for? The less than. Are you trying to get the 20? That's funny.
Oh, jeez.
There are too many rolls. I don't think it's gonna trigger when the 20 actually
Yeah,
comes.
you're right. I don't know when it's gonna stop.
I believe it. Well,
mistake.
it'll stop after
A 20.
30.
Oh my
of them?
gosh.
You do detect a massive undead further in.
And this is why Alazan has a rule against rolling die until he asks for it.
Oh, it did. Oh, that was a 1. That's funny.
I don't know what's happened. Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I think after 20, they stopped the animation. So because when that 20 came after that roll, it didn't trigger. But the 1 did because it was the 19th roll. So there's a
Mamma mia.
undead innumerable,
Oh,
similar to what you've been feeling at the well.
the source of
if
the
you-
spring.
Yep, and if you were to check the I don't know what to call it, latitude and longitude, that is directly underneath where you entered.
Okay.
There's a puff of smoke. This gray-skinned creature with big sort of bat ears and spines, and spiky like bone protrusions at its spine, carrying a rolled-up piece of like browning parchment. It looks singed at one place. It looks up at Jay. It says, "Hey, are you Rana? Here you go." And it drops the parchment and it disappears in the same smoke.
Whoa.
An unseen
not
messenger or whatever
weird.
they're called.
Demon.
Unseen servant.
Rana looks uncertainly uncertainty
With uncertainty?
with uncertainty, thank you, to Tharon and Sonog, and then kind of looks at the paper first. She's been cursed a couple of times at this point.
Oh no.
But what's one more?
Lorcan gestures, a sort of spectral hand appears and floats over and picks up the parchment and takes it over to him. He opens it and then nods, and then the hand floats it back over to Rana.
Thank you. So I guess Rana will read it.
I'll just show everyone.
Tonus,
Ooh, I can
will
show
you
individuals.
Tonus, will you see what you can make of that book, please, while I
I am.
figure out whatever this letter is?
Reading through, Honest finds notes on decay of creatures once they've died, marking when different stages occur. When insects will start to eat on the flesh, how long after death you'll see certain conditions. There are similar notes on undead, if and when an undead creature will start to have insects start to eat at its flesh. Notes talking about how perhaps the movement of the undead is what keeps the maggots from coming sooner. There's also there's experimentation involved where guys presumably created an undead and then waited some time and then re-killed the creature and then took notes on that decay, putrefaction, and then also the varying states from death that a creature can be brought back to undeath and what will happen to the body. Like, what point exactly does a creature become a skeleton instead of a zombie? Those sorts of notes. A lot of it is done on the canines.
Okay.
If you wish to show that to anyone, let me know.
First she's gonna show it to Tharon.
Okay. Reads through it quickly. Ooh. Okay.
A chime
Have you-
at dusk. Could the lysine be... What? But they wouldn't partner with Orath, would they?
Isn't that Oz's thing?
That would be misfortunate.
No, wait. Shebelith. They partnered with Shebelith. Why not Urath? What are they doing? She
did?
shows the. Sorry, what did you say?
Nothing important. I said
Oh.
they did.
She shows everybody else the letter. It's from Ambrose.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, nice. Oh, this is so cute. I mean, yikes, but so cute. The handwriting.
Thank you, Alizon, for your amazing graphic design.
My pleasure. I've been doing a lot of artistry recently, so
Sheep or something?
sheep or something.
Something. Oh, but we need to go to the mine town.
Blue
so
Rock
the-
Hills Mine. Oh. This is.
Shifnal, like 2 days to the east, it looks like.
Yeah.
that's-
No,
Right,
west.
west.
Sorry, I'm
West,
sorry.
yeah.
I...
Thought you
Maybe.
said Weast.
Weast!
Is this the hook to the City of Gold?
No, I don't
Because I
think
think
so.
it's in a very similar area.
No, it's
cold now,
not.
so
The City of
It's
Gold
the
is out in
opposite
the
direction.
wastes.
What am I thinking of? Hills, Blue Rock. Okay, never mind.
These are the Badlands where Ambrose was wandering around before he came to Three Rivers.
Is this where you sent that dragon?
Oh.
No, not exactly. We might run into her again, though. Also, how do you know about that? Are you
Spoilers.
spying on us?
No, he just watches the Twitch.
It just...
Yeah. Yeah. Come here, watches Twitch.
Ethan's a big.
Concerning for
Simulcast.
your friend and our people,
Yeah.
but not the immediate. The thing that demands immediate attention.
Well, are you talking about the phylactery?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, the phylactery should be...
Larkan, if you will, gesture.
Oh.
Tharon gestures at the door. Little floaty spectral hand floats over to one of the levers. Unlatches it. Oh, but apparently Larkan is not close enough to open it. There we go.
Tonus, did you find anything interesting in that book?
This was the one that was about the decaying of creatures, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's factual. Nothing specifically stuck out to me though.
Okay.
It's about gross stuff, as is pretty par for the course at this point.
More research notes.
Death and decay, and
Can I get an investigation from Tonus?
you may get an investigation from Tonus, even though my investigation rolls have consistently been extremely bad.
Also, I like that you said that it was factual, but nothing interesting, so you can have an inspiration.
Cool.
I mean, that
Wait a
feels like a
minute.
Tonus response. It's like, yeah, it's correct, but
It's correct but boring.
okay, thanks. Ahead, you see a short corridor leading to a pool of water. Above that pool, floating in the air, is a cushioned. It almost looks like the top half of a stool, just without any legs. And then you'll see a few golden-headed statues pointed in the direction of the water. It is from there that Rana is detecting undead.
Mm-hmm. Rana... Oh, go ahead.
I finished.
Oh, well, I'm gonna check the door frame, and she's looking for traps.
Okay, investigation.
Nope.
Our investigation rolls are just always.
Does anyone?
Oh,
need
actually,
help
I have to roll at
finding
disadvantage,
things?
so it'll probably be even worse.
Jaxar keeps trying to help here, but he's a little sleepy. But he can help. Why don't I check?
Okay.
Yeah. Jay walks through the door frame, and then Jaxar starts looking at it. And Jaxar finds nothing unusual about the door frame. There is a way to bar it from the inside, but it had been unbarred at some point.
And
There
didn't
aren't
you
any-
say?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to ask Tunis. Didn't you say that you were looking for a what was it called again?
Canopic jar.
Canopic jar.
Yes.
Oh, why don't I search this room really quick?
Do I trust? I don't trust Jaxar, if I remember right.
Why not?
I don't know. Who am I thinking of that was like shitty?
Havelock.
Havelock. Never mind. You're good.
Jaxar. Yeah, Jaxar's always been good to us.
Jaxar is solid. He's just a weirdo sweepy.
Yeah.
Jaxar just takes a quick look around the room for any suspicious canopic jars.
No canopic jars, no. But underneath the table that the notebook was on, you find a sort of a secret drawer. And
Secret drawer.
it looks like it's just a sort of end table, but it's pretty thick, and it doesn't make sense that you'd build something like that. And checking around it, you find a place to like a depression that you can push in, and it opens up a small door with another much smaller notebook.
Careful,
And-
Tiny
Jaxar.
notebook.
Just be careful. There have been curses.
This one, without taking it out, you can see that the cover is a little up and off of the base. It's kind of like there's a bulge. Something inside there's something wedged underneath it, between it and the pages.
Can I, what can I do with this? Detect magic, or I don't have that spell. I don't think. Yes, I. No,
Lorcan might be able to help with the mage hand.
I have a mage hand.
Lore can do. Jaxar had detect magic. I just didn't put it on the sheet because I didn't want there to just be a bunch of spell options for you. I wanted to only
Thank you.
include the ones that were most relevant.
You're the best. How long does that take to?
It would take 11 minutes.
Oh God.
Oh, it's a
why don't I
ritual.
Sorry, 10 minutes in one round.
Yeah.
Can I use mage hand then to lift the notebook out and set it on the desk?
Yeah.
And then I'll kind of open it to the thing that you said was in between the pages with the mage hand.
You float the book up and set it down, pull the cover up, and underneath there is a sort of silvery iridescent metal. It's a key. The metal it sort of shifts between a greenish and silver. So depending on how the light's hitting it, it'll shine a little bit differently. The key, the top of it, so not the notched part, is in the shape of a like a fleur-de-lis, but they are styled to be more withered than typical.
Oh, interesting.
Rana gets a little closer. Can she tell what kind of metal that is?
You've probably not seen it before, so give me an
Well then,
Arcana.
I can do that pretty effectively.
have you? Yeah. So she'll ask Jaxar and Tharon, like, do we know what kind of metal is that? Does anybody know?
Jaxar's.
I can take a look. What kind of roll would that be?
Oh, Tonus as well. Arcana, apparently.
Yeah, Arcana.
It looks like Jaxar's on top
Is
of it.
it Oh, I guess that wouldn't matter. I'll just do a straight Arcana check then.
Yeah, so Jaxar, Tonist, and Thorin
No.
all know
Metal for sure.
this is a metal that's mined out of one of the layers of the Nine Hells. It is especially it's typically used in weaponry. It's just called green steel, and the it generally is used to enchant magical weapons to be more sort of vicious and continue to inflict wounds even after been struck by them.
It being used for a key
Yeah,
should be super weird to us.
Right.
This is most unusual. We should be cautious and perhaps for now not touch it.
Oh yeah.
Does anyone have a safe place to store it?
Maybe.
Jaxar asks.
Well, it depends on what you mean by safe.
I suppose I could, yeah. I can store it somewhere safe. That'll work. Kidmere pulls out a small, it looks like a model of a chest from like inside a pocket. Taps it, and then a much larger chest appears out of nowhere. He opens it. You can put it in here.
Awesome.
Oh,
work.
the magic of
Let's-
Mordenkainen.
Nifty.
Yeah.
Jaxar will
That'll-
place the key inside that chest.
No. Close it and banish it back to the ethereal plane.
How does Jaxar place the key in the chest?
With using the mage hand. I will.
I thought that's what you meant, but I wanted to confirm.
Yes. Hey now. Kenai might have just, up and grabbed it, but Jaxar on the other hand.
It's pretty smart, yeah.
Yes. 29 Arcana,
Ooh, he's smarter
What
than I
about-
probably should be, actually.
What about the book? What does the book say?
Jaxar will return with the mage hand and flip through the pages, investigating the notebook. Can I read it?
Yes. This one, you're flipping through, the information seems familiar to what Tonist mentioned. Talking about decay rates of creatures once they've died, but instead this is while they're living, which doesn't make any sense because they shouldn't be decaying the same way that a corpse does. There shouldn't be attraction of maggots. Rigor mortis doesn't set into things that are living, and yet this one is all about that sort of. It's the same information, different rates, but it's still going over the effects of a living creature as though it were dead. Roll an intelligence check.
Jaxar says, "Hey, this one's false, but very interesting, Tonist."
Ah,
You already
I'm
have
able
your
to turn.
inspiration.
Oh, sweet. I have inspiration.
You would have gotten it for being a sleepy guy on a staff. There's some subtext and holy shit, that Arcana check. The subtext here, sort of going back and forth in some of the margins, it's not directly stating it, but it's almost as though their experiments of pushing part of Gaius' soul into a living creature and what happens afterwards.
like a puppet. Okay,
More like a
Living
phylactery.
phylactery.
like a living phylactery.
Mm-hmm.
So these are his research notes, because we know he was trying to turn Ymira into a phylactery. So these must be his shouldn't say must, but from what I'm hearing about your guys' discussion, would these possibly be his notes about trying to bring that to fruition?
I would strongly believe so.
Seems like a decent logic jump.
The implication is that it will not he will not be able to sustain a body without replacing it with relative
Does-
thinness.
For now.
Wait, so does it sound
now.
like his research isn't done? So maybe Ymira is not a phylactery yet.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, not for sure, but
Yeah, this could be
that's
like
my
a last year
understanding.
research journal.
Based on the notes, if Ymira is a phylactery or was turned into a phylactery, she has about 6 months to live.
Are there any? Does this book indicate any outward signs that would make it easier to identify at this stage?
If it were, she would have been at the very earliest stages when the group met her. You start to see the accumulation of insects eating the flesh. The subject will stop being able to really move. Their muscles will seize up, and it'll be like they're dying.
She seemed pretty lively last time we saw her.
She did.
She did. Well, Jaxar didn't say that, but
So
if I did.
so it's Oh, how
Can
old
I-
does this notebook look?
Question.
It's in really good condition. Maybe the entries aren't dated. That's a tough one to call. It doesn't seem ancient.
The ink, like it's not super faded. The pages are
Correct. Are relatively in good condition.
okay.
Is-
So it's not like what about compared to the notebook that we found about like that Point finally told us, you know, that he has or is planning on 6 phylacteries.
That first notebook was much older. This one, because that one had frayed edges, and
Right.
was faded. Leaves of the book were missing. This one, it seems to be all there. Nothing's really faded. It's in, like I said, really good condition.
Okay.
Are there any clues in this notebook about what might help destroy a phylactery, or what conditions are, suboptimal for their creation or something like that?
Yep. The notes there mentioned that, and this is something Gaius did on purpose, is that he killed the host, and in the words of the notes, it ruptured the phylactery.
Okay.
Oh, so right. So
That's
assuming he has turned Ymira into a phylactery, we would have to kill her in order to destroy the phylactery.
Yeah, that was a question I had. She would assumedly read undead.
Oh, that's a
But
good
what about-
question, actually. She might not. She might read as both.
Well, that
What
would
about
still be an indication.
But what about when Gaius transforms an inanimate object into a phylactery? Is there a host for every phylactery that he's created?
No. That is a good question, though. Do the phylacteries read as undead?
The last one didn't.
Okay.
It did read as a person, though, according to the rules of Chaos's spell. Or like as a creature.
I don't remember that.
I don't either.
Chaos, there was a spell,
the
like
Vine
a
Whip.
whip spell that he used that only works on
Thorn Whip.
creatures.
Yeah. Oh, it was because he was thorn whipping a bone, and I was just like, well, that seems reasonable to do.
Okay, well,
That was a me call.
this is all
Oh, gotcha.
good information to have. Let's see if we can deal with the phylactery that's possibly in front of us.
Shall we save this notebook?
Yes.
Jaxar says. Okay. He'll mage hand it.
Both of
Cadmir does
them.
that. Oh yeah, sure.
In
We'll scoop up
in
both
case
those
we need to
books.
do some decoding, mages and Jaxar, actually, you would know this. Don't they usually keep their notes, their research, even their she gestures to your spell book, your spells, they're all coded, right?
Jaxar says. If it doesn't.
Are you asking for help from me?
Yes. Yes.
It depends on the mage. Some are paranoid and will encode it. Others are less. But they're all written in the particular wizard's own hand and their shorthand, so there's going to be stylistic differences and notational changes from wizard to wizard. It's like 1 in 10 might write it in like a secret cipher.
Oh, okay. So not as often as I thought, but still having the data to cross-reference will be useful. And all else fails, I know someone who would appreciate having the information. She might give us something valuable in return for it.
Talking about the lady in Three Rivers?
Who?
What lady are you talking about?
I am not talking about the wizard in Three Rivers. No.
No. This is the rich chick in Three Rivers that we were staying with for a bit.
She's a wizard. I think.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, Lady Michaud.
That's the one.
I am not talking about Lady Michaud. No. But that is a good guess.
Steps past Jay and begins to breathe out. Puffs of flame come out of his mouth, and he walks about the room.
Jaxar places the notebooks in Cadimir's chest, by the way.
Okay.
Into his chest?
The Mordenkainen's chest.
Ribcage.
Blowing the fire around the walls, and sort of making a sweep, leaving the pool of water alone. And he steps back.
What was that?
I was purifying the air,
Oh,
just in case.
thank you.
Plus, I suspected those statues might start moving.
Yeah, that's happened more than once, so that is a valid suspicion. Getting a little closer, what seems to be the deal with this pool? Oh. Did somebody close the door?
It was me. I was trying to get my guy. He was just like on top of the door.
Is it a deep pool? Is it super shallow?
The pool goes down about 10 feet. You see no mechanism by which it would be sort of pumped to the ceiling. Up above, you can... excuse me. Up above, you can see the bottom part of the well that you had entered in. But there's no method that... Yeah, like I said, no method you can see that would pump the water up to it.
Okay.
There's a light mist rising from the pool of water. Doesn't seem too deep, maybe about 8 feet, but it is crystal clear. There's a case or a box at the bottom of it. Chiron moves about, checking the lip of this area, and looking at the water in the box at the bottom.
I don't suppose... Is Mage Hand a cantrip? Is that easy to cast?
It is.
Wonderful. Can you guys try to lift that? I don't imagine it will actually be that easy, but trying to get that box out of the water, probably a good first step.
I will include my mage hand in the effort.
Ooh. Advantage.
Isn't that one of my
I don't know how
skills?
many there are, because I know it's 10.
Advantage.
Is it 10 pounds per hand? So it might be like a weight thing.
Could be, yeah. 10 pounds per hand does seem like it's reasonable. The hand dips into the water and begins. You see that the water itself becomes turbulent around the hand. More of that mist bubbles up to the surface and begins to give off puffs of steam. And maybe halfway to the chest, the hand winks out of existence.
How far down did it get?
Halfway
About 4
down.
feet.
Halfway down. Okay.
Wait, halfway of what? Can we tell how far?
Of the 8 feet.
8 feet total. Okay. Can I tell what caused the hand to disappear? Because it wasn't distance.
From looking? No.
Can I use an Arcana check?
The water got grumpy.
The water grumped all over it. Ooh, that's a rough roll. There's no method. There's no mundane method of affecting a mage hand. You your things pass through it. It can't be like wind doesn't push it around, so it had to have been a magical effect. It wasn't just a straight anti-magic field or a dispel, because otherwise it wouldn't have taken so long.
Well, I can try.
Like something was attacking it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I can try turning the water. I've done that before, but one of two things, or maybe a third, will happen. The water will turn super black and murky and make it even more difficult to see the box at the bottom, or it'll disappear.
I can try something. You guys should get back.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Moves back.
How far?
Will not place a measured template because I don't even know what that would look like for control water.
Oh,
It's
far
probably
back?
the like whirlpool one.
Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, 50-foot square. That's what I want to drop in
Oh,
this
yeah.
room.
Yeah, we gotta go all the way outside.
Yeah, so
Whoa.
Kedmir will just part the water around the chest, if he can.
And across the spell area.
It's a neat spell.
Okay, so the water bubbles out and begins to form these sheer walls down to the chest. Bits of leaving just like damp stone there at the base and some moisture on the walls themselves, but otherwise it's open.
All right.
Okay,
So
so
no
now
Mage hands away.
Yeah, no guarantees that there's not still whatever damaging effect in there, but the water's out of the way.
Who's mage handing?
Mage hands, assemble, Tonus.
All right.
looks like
and
Tonus J.
Probably Jackar.
Jaxar.
Tonus mage hand grabs one of the sides and begins to lift it. And the chest picks up off the ground, but the one hand can't do it. Second one grabs hold and picks up the other side and sort of awkwardly lift it out. You know, it totters a couple times, but otherwise is clear.
Haha, joke's on you. This chest is 21 pounds.
It actually increases proportionate to how many mage hands are touching it. But you're able to lift it above the water surface and set it, I'll just say there.
Yeah.
So what is
Someone
this
has
floating over the water? You said like a
it's
bench?
it's kind of like the top of a bench, but without any legs. It's cushioned.
And it's how high above the water surface is it? Is it like 10 feet, or is it just above the surface?
It's about 3 feet.
And it's just floating there?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay.
That might be where he would. Well, I guess I'm not
Oh,
sure. How
just
much
like
would
chill?
Cadmere? How much would Cadmere know about demi-liches? Enough to know. Yeah, he'd know about their reforming abilities at the least, I assume.
They like to sit on evil-looking objects.
Well, he'd need to reform somewhere safe, and the water might not be. So that might be what the bench is for. Somewhere for him to reform.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe if it's the one he's reforming it, makes sense.
Okay. All right. So we've got a box.
The box itself is made of this deep gray metal. It's almost black, and it's you've seen it before. Johnny's worked it. Adamantine.
Mhm.
It's banded with that same iridescent greenish metal that the key was made of, and the lock itself is made of that as well as the handles.
Okay, so we're gonna
And
need
the mage hands lifted up by.
that key then.
Are you sure you want to open it?
We need to destroy the phylactery. If the phylactery is in there, yes, we need to open it and destroy it.
I suggest we go
Out.
this small room.
Yeah. Okay. Rana will step to the side, then they can take the box in, and then she is going to turn the water now that the box is safely out.
With the box, yeah, with
Yeah,
them leaving
Kedmir
turn the
lets it
water,
return after the box is out.
it bubbles up in that same murky black color that previous attempts have been. Or yeah, and you're a moment or two pretty satisfied that the undead inside have been all destroyed, as the what is it? Rana can no longer feel any presence of undead.
Okay.
We can bar those doors too. So
They
those
bar from this side. From the
Jaxar can teleport, can't he?
We could leave our mage hands inside too.
I don't know if that's worth it.
Yeah,
The undead are
teleporting
gone.
is too much.
Man, everything that's happened so far tells me every precaution is actually worth it from now on.
I
but-
mean, I don't know.
I'll
I just don't
defer
know
to
if there's any threat remaining in this room. We have the phylactery in this room now, so
Jacob, stop it.
No, you stop it. Okay. All right,
What's
I'm done.
happening?
I was just messing with Liger because I saw he was like by himself, and so I started moving him for Honest to get on, and there's a little tug of war happening. Okay, so the phylactery is brought back in. Yeah.
is this a table?
Yes.
Okay. So maybe place it on the table.
My mage hand and everyone's mage hand cooperates to do so.
Okay.
Kedmir summons the chest again and opens it, but does not touch the key.
All right. Got the open chest with the key inside, as well as the notebooks, I believe.
Jaxar can volunteer to use his mage hand to grab the key.
Jaxar gets the key out with
Oh
mage
boy,
hand.
I'm scared. Is Jaxar nervous about this?
Surprised he's still awake, actually.
He's
Found a
definitely
nice
more directly
corner.
involved than he usually is.
Find a
Hey
nice
man, it's so
corner
fun to
to-
roll these Arcana checks, like Arcana
Yeah, I'll bet.
intelligence. It's just thrilling. Like, yes, I will. Okay.
Doesn't
Oh, I
character
rolled a
knows
3.
things?
27.
Are
Okay.
you sure you don't want to slow down a little bit and take, like, is there any way to recover any spells? I know that we're pretty tired, especially me.
We would have to basically go rest for the rest of the day and come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I have a spell refueling ring. Does anybody want a single 3rd level spell slot?
It sounds like Jaxar might need them. My 3rd level spells are full.
I have 2 out of 3 left, actually, so
I
I'm
think
okay.
I also have 2 out of 3.
Maybe Jay could
Oh,
use
I have
it.
1 out of 3, so I might actually be a good candidate for my own ability. Jay, how's your spell doing?
What spells?
Yeah, Jay's out.
Whatever.
He's fine though. He doesn't have any left, but he's got things.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I'll use it on myself.
I think we need to do this, Jaxar. We just need to finish this and then move on.
All right. XR won't argue. Takes the mage hand, takes the key out of the box or the chest, fits it into the keyhole of the box. Adamantine box.
Karan holds out his hand and
Alright,
begins to
Jaxar
look over the
waits.
box.
Damn, Chiron.
Yeah, someone needs it. Oh, you guys have been rolling. He's based on the rogue archetype, so
Yeah.
makes sense. His intelligence isn't, amazing. Makes up for it in double proficiency bonus.
Good old expertise.
Mhm.
There's a magical signature on this. When it opens, it'll unseal it.
Would a prepared dispel magic stop it?
No, but a counterspell might.
I can't do that.
Speaking as the DM right there.
If only you'd given the spells to Jay.
Jaxar can do a counterspell. You guys think I should try to counterspell this?
Well, yes.
Sounds like
Or we stand way back.
right.
Well, does Chiron know the nature of the spell?
I believe, Rana.
The magical effect, rather, from when it opens?
Does who? What was that?
Was it Chiron that did the investigation?
I've never
Yes.
studied the subject.
Chiron made the investigation for traps. Is that the
So
question?
he knows that there's a magical effect, but he doesn't know what the magical effect is.
Correct.
Okay.
Jaxar will investigate the magical effect.
Okay. Give me an Arcana. Oh hell yeah! Do this all day.
I know.
It has a signature of both evocation and necromancy,
Evoke, so like
and it is very
a
strong.
necrotic fireball.
Maybe.
I thought he couldn't. Oh, you. Sorry.
That hasn't been revealed in game, but if we wanted a hey, how does that work? It must have been something he added before he lost the connection.
Oh, okay, yeah. Interesting.
Mm.
Okay. Then Jaxar will cast counterspell at 3rd level.
No, not yet.
No,
When-
yeah, when it happens.
Yeah.
So it's a reaction to something.
Oh,
being
I'm
cast.
preparing a counterspell.
No, you don't even have to prepare.
You're
you just- when it
reacting
happens.
To
You just
the-
you as the player, you just know that you can do it, and when it occurs, that's when you decide whether or not you're going to cast it.
Yes, that's what I'll do. Jaxar says aloofly to the sky.
Okay. You're all. Some of you have left the area or pushed back. Some of you are just standing around the table. What do you do?
I'm gonna stand close to
I'm staying
one
here.
of Lightem and Jay. while I do this. Is it 10 feet?
It is.
Great. Feels good standing next to you, Lightem. I don't know what it is, but it just feels real great.
Just a comforting presence.
Yeah. Feels like a warm summer's
I'm gonna
day.
crouch behind Liger.
Okay. Jaxar will use. Are you guys ready? Are we good?
Is that Lorcan? Are you good there?
I can observe from here.
Okay.
All right.
Never good to bunch everyone up in the same area.
That's usually true.
Tunnus takes another step back. The table in the corner. Just imagining a gnome standing on the table, crouched like
I'm kind of
ready
under the
for-
table, actually.
Okay, yeah. Fantastic. Okay, Jaxar will use the mage hand. Insert the key to the lock.
All right. The key is now inside.
And with the mage hand, we'll twist the lock.
Yeah.
Or
There's a
twist the
little
key.
bit. There's a little bit of resistance, but the mage hand is able to overcome it. And that click. Moment after the click, there's a burst of magical energy. So this would be where you counterspell if you so choose. This is
Sorry,
the just from the quick like perception of what's happening. This is the evocation one.
Oh, they're two separate effects.
You didn't. That wasn't known before, but now with it actually happening, it's just whatever this one is just evocation.
Okay.
So this is the fireball. We'll get the whatever, the finger of death or whatever. For
Yeah,
the
I was
second
gonna
one.
say we can tank a fireball. I'm just more worried about the
Overkill.
necrotic, but that's Jaxar's call.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just reading the text here. I will cast Counterspell then at 4th level.
Okay. Throw it into chat. And then give me a d20 plus your. Ooh, it's gotta like it.
Oh, nice.
Excellent.
Okay.
You like that? You like that?
That was very good.
I'm
I don't
jelly.
wanna get Octavian
Wait,
in
I
this.
want a special D20
Oh
roll
my
now.
Pro Forge player.
Oh!
Yeah,
Pro Forge.
get a tune and then add it on.
Hopefully
Bits of
Nintendo does the early
key
Matador.
begin to melt
shoot.
and drip off of it, and they start to streak towards Jaxar before he quickly counters the magic and it freezes in place. Some of the key again did melt off, but it stops moving moments afterwards.
Ugh.
I want to tell you that what would have happened is that the key would have struck out towards Jaxar and then stuck to his skin and started doing some bad stuff. So, just FYI.
Okay,
Okay.
so slightly melted off key, but we have fully turned it, correct?
Yeah, you countered it.
Okay. Now, I believe, so I'm deducing that the next thing that happens is when we open the box, the necromancy spell was going to cast.
From the back, Chiron said, "That's probably true."
Would that be a separate reaction, or would he have already used his reaction for this event?
I mean, you could wait 5 seconds and then do it again.
Yeah, wait 5 seconds and then we'll open the lid.
All right, waiting
Did
5
you
seconds.
already use that? Did you already use that ring to give yourself a 3rd level spell?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have counterspell.
I pulled the room and nobody said anything, so.
Oh,
I'm still good. I'm still good. Jaxar's a freaking magic tank, everyone, and I, wasn't using it as effectively the first session, so
That's okay. You're forgiven.
I got a lot going here.
Yeah.
All right. Presuming I wait long enough to be able to counterspell again,
Okay.
I will use the mage hand to remove the mage hand from the key and begin to lift the lid of the box.
okay. As the lid swings open, a black cloud of smoke begins to form in the shape of a skull, with the 2 eyes and the teeth.
Oh god! Somehow, Kai's return. Here it is, everyone. Places, everyone. Places.
The surge of necromantic energy washes over everyone, and
And I counterspell.
ooh, no one would have expected. Okay,
I'm gonna do it at 4th level once again.
Hawk was laughing really hard, but her mic cut her out.
Oh,
so you
it
guys know.
did. Oh.
Yeah.
I think we
Oh.
got like the last 2 chuckles.
Oh gosh. Yeah, it killed me.
roll me a d20. Add your
Please.
damn. Okay. With a quick wave of his hand, the Jaxar sort of smears that magic away. The cloud formed skull bursts apart, and the black smoke drifts into nothingness. From within the chest, you can hear.
I hate that.
What?
Jaxar looks inside.
Inside, there are 2 things. The first is this sort of slug-like thing. It's pale, like pink, fleshy thing with 2 stubby arms. It's got for its size, a big head. It's only about 2 inches long. Its head is like half of that, and it's pulling itself along this long rib bone, and it's making the noise as it pulls itself along, looks up at Jaxar, and it points one of its little stubby limbs at him. And it's gonna cast a spell at you.
God damn it.
This is why you've been able to counterspell, by the way.
Great. I'm glad I saved all these slots. Counterspell at
Ooh.
3rd level this time.
Saving
Wait,
slot?
this is-
I didn't even know you could do that.
This is why. What do you mean? This is why you've been able to counterspell?
Well, you can't counterspell objects, so it's a creature inside that's been doing stuff.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
This
Interesting.
this sort of spectral bone-like hand appears and points at Jaxar, and then he, again.
Finger of death.
Oh, you didn't actually roll this time. I thought you got another 24.
Oh, no, I didn't.
No, you just.
How about them
the
apples?
counterspell king.
I'm allowed to cast
Has he gotten
spells.
Oh, 2 of those were nat 20s?
Mm-hmm.
You were not
Yeah,
20
myself.
18. Okay.
As
So yeah,
Gandalf
this
just
finger breaks
swiping
apart.
stuff away of Aragorn and Gimli and Legolas.
Right,
as
he's
they're
just like-
coming at him. Just whip. That's Jaxar, everyone.
As its last, the third spell is countered, the creature it rolls onto its back. Stops moving.
Someone kill it. Jaxar steps back.
If
Come on now.
Well, in action,
Who
I'll
wants to
try to kill
a
it.
phylactery?
Okay. With how do you kill this thing?
Guess I'll just throw a booming blade at it.
So you booming blade this slug-like creature on the bone, slashing into it with your sword, and it. Yeah, there's no need to roll. You slash through it, severing the big bulbous head from the rest of the slug-like body, and purplish blood smatters the inside of the chest, leaving just the rib bone.
once the chest was open, was that thing reading as undead?
Nope.
Huh.
As regular dead.
That's true. And the
I'm gonna grab the rib bone.
Okay. It's etched with runes, similar
Yep.
to the one that you saw before. And roll me an Arcana check.
Is this against?
A spell? No.
Okay.
Ooh.
ooh.
This one, this is part of the telegraphing problem I mentioned before. This one seems related to the runes are related to the school of divination.
Mm.
Oh.
Hey,
Okay.
lose.
Thinking back, I read the first bone. Do you remember a specific school related to that one?
Yeah, it would have been evocation. I think I.
Oh, I really wish I'd destroyed it now.
Oh, the one inside the layer.
Yes.
You didn't have the time really to inspect it. You just started smashing on it.
I only
I
asked
thought,
to
I
read
thought you
it.
meant the one back in the tower. Or no, not in the tower, in the crypt, where you fought the undead squad.
Okay.
So this one
If this
has
is the same as the other ones, there's going to be a scroll of paper inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
what's the runes again? Divination.
Divination.
Divination runes. Oh, if we destroy this, it might limit his ability to track us.
Yeah. Use divination, right?
At least during the big spell that he did. I don't know if it completely removes his ability to do divination, but
Well, I think it does. But
right.
I don't know if our characters know that, just based on our conversation in Discord. Rana will step next to Tonist and wait for the parchment to be completely exposed and then start sacred flaming it.
it's in my hand.
No, I know. She's
Oh,
waiting
the
for you to.
parchment. Sorry,
I'm
the
saying,
parchment, yeah.
like, I'm assuming that you're going to smash it with your hammer, And then as soon as the parchment is completely exposed, she's going to Sacred Flame it.
If it's as resilient as the first one, it's going to be a team effort to get the paper exposed.
Over the course of the next 2 or 3 minutes, I'll start wailing on this thing, breaking it apart with spells and weapons until you have the parchment exposed and can Sacred Flame it.
She does that.
Okay.
Wait, am I thinking of the right one? I'm talking about the cantrip. Yeah, Sacred Flame.
Yeah.
Just like all the Sacred Flames until it's dead. Burnt to a crisp.
Yeah. I think we don't need to do the rolls. We've just been letting Sacred Flame work on objects because why wouldn't we?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it not supposed to?
I mean, it's been that way since the very
should.
beginning.
It's radiant damage, so I figured.
It's radiant damage on a creature, but it doesn't really matter. Like, it's such a strange
Oh, I guess.
Almost all of the cantrips require
a
the
creature,
creature
but
to be the target.
Okay.
Firebolt is a
I
creature
just
or object.
yeah, I just ignore that
Oh.
because I don't think it's reasonable to not be
Yeah,
able
even
to do
Firebolt is
something
like you're just
that.
gonna shoot a fireball from your that's a tiny
It seems
fireball.
like it's less of like a restriction.
Mhm.
You just try to attack all objects. Nope, it let me attack that chest, so it must be the mimic.
Yeah, I have heard that as a weird weird loophole.
Just everywhere walking through town, just everything cast it on everything. Sacred Flame
That
on all
sounds-
items in the town.
That sounds like how I play Harry or Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh my
Revelio.
gosh.
Revelio. Okay. So, it takes a few minutes, but you've overcome the spell traps as well as the well itself. Gotten the weird metal key out, which you still have, as well as killed the strange slug monster and then destroyed the phylactery.
Huzzah.
I need to use the restroom
Hey.
real quick. So I'll be right back.
Okay.
Huzzah!
We did it.
We did it. We got one.
We got one, yeah.
Now the most effective form of magic, divination, can't be wielded against us.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm also going to run to the restroom. I'll be right back.
All right,
Those-
we'll be right back.
Those big divine or divination spell bombs. Don't have to worry about them.
Yeah.
If it stops him from being able to track us like across the whole map, then so be it.
I mean, it stops him from being able to track us, but not any of his minions,
That's true.
who we know are all pretty capable spellcasters. So, oh well.
He's gonna have a single beefy like muscle man somewhere along the line.
Let's see.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, if he was gonna cast Foresight, I guess it's good that you can't cast Foresight. That would be a pain.
It would be a pain. You're not wrong.
Oh yeah, Foresight would be awful to fight against.
I'm back.
That duration.
Wait, so
No.
now he's down which magic
Concentration.
schools? Divination.
and the first one is evocation.
Is evocation the fireball?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Good.
He can't fireball us anymore! Hooray!
It's not like there aren't. Yeah, there are plenty of other spells exactly like it that are different classes.
I know.
Yeah, now
I-
we're gonna have to make
schools.
intelligence saves instead of reflex.
That's
Yeah.
Typically, it's any magic to do with like elemental effects. So
Right.
you can't
Hello.
do like, what's the one where you make the fire dance? That might be prestidigitation. I don't remember what that one is actually. Enchantment maybe.
Still like
It doesn't matter.
Staticus.
Yeah.
Brain fireball.
Say something about a brain ball?
Yep.
Just delete all these divination spells. Mind spike. No.
Yeah. Mind spike.
Okay, well, that's the phylactery.
Let's go to the surface then. Get out of this place.
That's probably a good idea.
So what is on the surface?
So we'll so Rana will tell Jay and
Where are we?
Karen and Cadmere. We're in a town called Carindum. It is deep into the wastes, probably far to the west. I'm not exactly sure where it is. We were teleported. We walked through a portal to get here. But it is completely surrounded, and we have just
Didn't we all?
destroyed.
It's true.
We have just destroyed their only source of safety from the wastes. So we need to inform them so that they can evacuate and hopefully get to the closest civilization that is not consumed. Yeah, the town's called Carindum. I would say it's lovely, but it's not.
It's been pretty bad.
It's like a lovely town that's been drinking like death water for.
Yeah, they have experienced something like immortality by drinking what they call the water of life, which is that water there. She points to the behind us, the source of water, which is just filled with undead.
Yeah, that black pool, or that pool of black water over there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not a great situation. The whole civilization will probably just collapse now. So yeah, Rana will lead everybody to the surface. Like we can go. I just don't. Do you want us to walk through the dungeon or?
Oh, maybe a little.
Okay.
He doesn't want it. He demands it.
And then Rana will
Although-
also inform Tharon on the way up that Gaz seemingly has been captured and incarcerated in
Well, I guess
that
that's where we go
obelisk
next.
there. Or she'll use his elven name, Idoe, and point to the obelisk. We might not have to deal with that ourselves. They might just release him at this point, but I don't know.
Is there a crack in the air?
Well,
Oh,
maybe I shouldn't have moved there. Oh, move back.
Light suffuses the area as a masked figure stands once where there was nothing. Gone is the wolf mask. This one is more of a expressionless sort of porcelain.
Rana's gonna move closer to her dad. She's not like standing on top of Jaxar. She's just
Pushing in.
yeah.
He
That's fine. That's rude.
in one hand is holding a piece of parchment. I thought it best to show you the toll this took. He waves his hand, and behind him the stone wall of the room shifts in sort of mirage-like changes from the stone into a glade of sorts. It's a grass surrounded by trees. Inside the glade there is a mound of bodies, human, elven, even a couple dwarf. Maybe one or two halflings. It's hard to tell. But
What do you mean
It
this
looks
hole
like-
it took?
maybe 2 score of bodies, all seemingly dead. The price. This, holds the parchment, is one of the phylacteries, I believe. You can see the bone is trying to reform around it, and every few moments he'll destroy it with a snap of his fingers.
He destroys the phylacteries or the bone?
A bone.
The bone.
Is that the one you took from the other dimension?
Yes, from his lair.
Oh, that was his lair. Okay.
Ripped it.
Sorry, he rips it?
Yes.
Does that work?
Like, is that an option?
Yep.
Seems a little.
Mundane.
Underwhelming.
Yeah. I mean, I rip papers every day. No. I
Well,
have your friend
there you go.
who holds up a amber gemstone about the size of a tooth.
That's a Kenai.
Is that his name?
Oh, damn it.
I will keep him for now. Put him
No.
into a pouch.
What? Why?
If ever you need me, call on me.
Wait, no, give him back. He only has 24 hours.
There's a clap of thunder and he
Son
disappears.
of a bitch! I fucking hate this guy.
If it's not in the mouth of the skull, I don't think it's consumed, based on my reading of the ability.
Honest was reading abilities somehow.
And what
Last week.
is the mirage still there?
No.
What is that? Like, he keeps
what?
saying... He did this before. He showed up and he said this was the price. Is his magic, like, does he kill his followers in order to use magic?
That's certainly one interpretation.
Might not
I
even
had
be
to say that.
followers.
Interesting. God, I hope that's not true. How much magic he's wrought.
Who says that?
Thoron.
Okay. He gave Rowan a scroll. And when Rowan cast it, then Mask showed up with 2 bodies. And the scroll had 2 spells in it.
As a player, can confirm that did happen.
But why show us the... I hate him. I hate him so much.
Yes. He is not. Let's say. It is never a pleasant meeting with him. We have things to accomplish, though. Let us continue.
Ooh, Thara made an intelligence check, but rolled terribly, apparently. Okay, yeah, let's... Well, okay, so that phylactery is down, but we don't know which school of magic.
Yeah.
We'll
Can I
just-
get a religion check from the religious types?
We'll just assume it was necromancy.
I am a religious type, but I'm not proficient. Is that okay?
Kedmir's religiosity is token at best.
Okay, those that rolled a
Yikes.
15 or higher know that there are some deities that claim to be more powerful because their following is greater.
Like Santa.
Okay.
Exactly like Santa, I guess.
And?
And that's what you get for a 15.
Oh. Yeah, but, like, how does that relate to... Why would Mask...
Rana theorized that he was using his followers' life to power his spells.
So he probably wouldn't sacrifice his own followers to get more power.
That's what I was thinking, right. But, well, yeah, because are there other deities that have been reported to, like, have their followers drop like flies because their deities are using magic?
But Thoron says, but Mask is not a deity yet.
How do you know?
follower count.
Yeah, he needs some more. He needs to hit that million
Million,
subscribers.
yeah.
Magicgram.com.
It says
Deitygram.
as a sort of background lore info that was developed recently for Erda, but I don't know. Should we include this in the game, Hawk? Do you think the tree? The limbs on the
That's
tree?
your call.
Yeah. Why not? So Erda has a sort of tree of life thing, and its deities reside in the boughs of that tree. So the number of deities have to equal the number of tree limbs.
Whoa.
So it could be
okay,
other
okay.
followers.
So
He's
he doesn't
killing
have a
other
limb.
Followers.
He's
Doesn't
trying to
have-
free up a limb.
Yeah.
Is there been so we need to find the connection between the people that he's killing. Or the people that are dying, rather, not specifically him killing. If there's a specific deity they all worship, I guess.
It's him. They're worshiping him. That's the connection.
It wouldn't make sense for him to kill him.
I agree. I don't understand.
So I bet he's just sacrificing some other. The guy on the lowest limb. I bet he's sacrificing them to weaken him, so that he can get a new limb.
Yeah.
Who would that be? Because it said humans and
Elves and
elves, a
Few
couple
dwarves
of
and some
dwarves.
they may have been gnomes. It's hard to say.
Well,
But
we've seen
when he
humans and
showed
elves
up.
worshiping. Go ahead.
Well, yes, we've seen all races worship Mask, but also the humans that he dropped off when he showed up with Rowan or to Rowan. Didn't they have I can't remember. I thought I remembered identifying them as the
Orders of
clothes looked
Yeah.
like they were worshippers of or priests or whatever of Mask.
They were, yes.
Okay,
You're remembering correctly.
great. So she will pass that on to the the two guys that he dropped off. They were his followers. That
Could he
seems like a betrayal of Carindom is not loading for me.
Could he be specifically recruiting from another deity? His followers?
He's definitely recruiting from other deities. He's recruiting
Well, from a specific deity's current followers.
I mean, if I had to guess, just based on our conversation, I wouldn't be surprised if he was focusing on Vashers.
Isn't that? Oh, that's the. Is that the manifest guy?
Yeah.
Huh.
Since he seems to be the one that Mask has a beef with. The most direct beef. He seems to have a beef with all of the deities now, but Vasher seems to be the one who sparked the vendetta.
Can we talk to an expert on the matter?
No.
Do a sending to Johnny.
Oh, was that what his role was?
And I would hardly consider him an expert.
You emerge onto the surface after leaving the Well of Life. There's a small crowd around the well looking inside of a dismal outlook. A lot of them have been, have red eyes and sort of puffy cheeks.
Oh no.
There's some that have torn their clothes and others that are sort of laying prostrate in front of it. They start pointing, and those that can understand. So I think that's just Rana at this point.
Probably.
What language is it?
It's a dialect of Dwarven, so.
Oh, so
Rana
me.
probably does understand some of it.
Depending on your interpretation of once a Bellkeeper, always a Bellkeeper, possibly Tharon.
Nice. Some of them start pointing at the group, and they start shouting things like demons, and they're the ones that did it.
Okay, time to
Some
go.
of them are sort of fearful and they're going to kill us all. Others are like, we should get them. There's a plethora of reactions here.
We're not fighting the people. Defend yourselves, but don't. I would treat you not to retaliate.
Agreed. Let's get you
Eat away.
eat away. Eat
Is
away.
Kairat still here?
Who?
The priest?
What? Oh yes, yes. Sorry, man. It's been a while. Yes. He. No, he's not. I know who you're talking about,
Wonderful.
though. That's the
Okay.
important.
Then Rana will do her best to just move through the crowd and head towards the obelisk. Oh, actually, she's going to take a minute really quick to make sure that Gaz is still there.
Yes. Okay. You begin to move through, passing by. There's not you know, these people aren't like all warriors. They typically live a pretty peaceful existence within the walls of the city. You know, in your previous times, you haven't even seen them, for the most part, having weapons outside of the guards themselves. And so while they might be shouting things like "get 'em," none of them actually take steps to approach or assault the group.
Okay. Oh, is Gaz in fact still at the obelisk?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
And I'll just do this. Oh, we have a different group of people. One second. The obelisk.
It was probably prepped a long time ago.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't know what I don't know where you guys were gonna go. Could have been anywhere.
That's true. That's true. We were interested in the obelisk. I figured Gaz had it
frequently
handled, and then
go.
we figured out, like, oh, yeah, he's actually probably just incarcerated. There's like, never mind. I guess we got to go get him.
I do think we do tend to find ourselves at the end quite early. Like the end at the beginning of arriving.
Yeah. Sort of skip to the end real quick.
Yeah.
Ooh. Apparently the sun is not out.
Very dark. Dark vision on.
Oh, yeah. We
Right.
were down there pretty early in the morning. So is it still morning?
Yes.
Okay. Are these guards actually here?
Okay, so as you approach the obelisk, the gets a little bit darker and darker on the approach. Again, the top of it is shedding this sort of shade throughout the city. It's concentrated here. Some of them, say about half of them, but as you approach, they are backing away from you.
That's fine. Rana ignores them. And moves straight to the doors. Let's go.
Just plowing through, huh?
I mean, what do you have an alternative suggestion?
Do you know where he is inside
He's
the
in
obelisk?
No, I just know he's in the obelisk.
Oh, okay.
I've never been here before. So Rana will walk up to the door, I guess.
Okay, you open it up. Inside, it is lit by torches. There's a large staircase leading up, as well as grates in the floor.
She's gonna call out Gaz.
In Rana's mind, Radro says second floor.
Second floor. Be wary of these grates. Oh, yep.
Oh man, I just
Move these.
always walk in too fast.
Your laugh is again cut off.
Oh man, why? I feel like
It's fine. Do it again.
it didn't used to do that, or it hadn't been doing that.
Presumably Cadmir and well, would you guys have approached? Cadmir and Lightum.
Yeah. Well, that's
Rana does still have the 3 bells, the initial
Oh,
Just
right.
the little
Games pause.
level 1 things going.
All right, go ahead and roll me an initiative. I'll say that
Oh.
Tharon and Sonok sort of staying back. Tharon's not a fighter, so
I rolled a good initiative.
How do I roll initiative? It needs to be at disadvantage, so it's just a straight roll,
Twice.
yeah,
and then I add what? +8, looks like.
yeah. So
Okay,
D20
so just a D. Nope, that's a D12. D20 plus 8. It's wonderful.
is that a 15?
Yeah.
Did I roll higher than? I'm going before Rana.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I have 2 levels of exhaustion. I'm
happened.
so tired.
It doesn't happen.
As Jaxar and Rana enter, the doors of a small chamber open up, and a large golem steps out. Its
Ooh.
chest is lit with a blue glow, and its fists are enormous. Rian
Nice.
steps up to Rana and prepares to get them out of there, and it is Tonus' turn.
I'm first. What? I can't move. Oh, I'm colliding. Oh, I didn't move through the door. Sorry.
Trying to jump through the window.
Really?
I'm getting big.
Okay. Getting big in the neighborhood.
And did you say be wary of the grates or something?
I said that. I've just,
Okay.
you know, evolved. Like we've encountered so much. I just wouldn't be surprised if they started spewing poison. You know, so yeah, just be wary of the grates.
Just, yeah, whatever. I'll figure it out. And I'm swanging.
Ugh.
I'm doing boosted sermon ring, by the way.
Okay.
17 hit.
It does not.
Shit.
Finds off of this thing's metallic form. No effect. Because it missed.
How about an 18?
Also a miss.
Shit.
Really love the picture of that golem. It's probably from a Magic the Gathering card.
Probably.
Over here, then I guess that's my turn.
Okay, that'll make it Rana's turn.
Yeah, that went much faster than I was expecting it to go. Oh no, that's still a. Sorry, I was trying to find a useful spell. But I guess she'll step back and just fire at it and see what happens. See if she can hit it.
It hits the creature but crumples into the metal, dealing no damage.
Can I switch to my Dragon Fang bow?
Yeah. Okay, Rana drops the great bow, pulls out the Dragon Fang, and the acidic arrow slams into the wall behind the golem, sizzling away at the stone there.
I guess I'll cast Hunter's Mark. That's bonus action.
That brings us to Cadmir.
All right. Cadmir is going to step on forward. 30 feet. Bonus action, he will cast Shillelagh, and then regular action, he will cast Thorn Whip on the thing.
Okay.
Here. Habits.
Oh, and actually, with her free action, she's gonna tell Radro, could have told us about the golem.
I would hope that hits.
10 feet closer.
Yep, 10 feet closer.
Okay. Yep, you hit the thing and pull it closer, dealing amount of damage equal to 13 piercing.
Yep.
Okay.
It can
That's my goal.
bleed.
Oh,
You
I'm gonna
scrape
pull out
away
the-
some of the metallic metal, the metallic plates. It's not really bleeding, but it is damaging its Lightum.
Is this thing look like it uses a weapon? Does it clearly have a weapon, or does it just look like it's gonna punch us?
It does have a sword at its back. It is not yet out.
Nice.
Okay.
Huh. No.
Charisma.
Yeah, I would guess that it's charisma. Probably not. Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
And Lightum's happy with his turn.
Jaxar. Once
Jaxar.
safe, Cadmir has pulled the golem next to you.
Oh yeah. I know. Jaxar a little bit shocked by this. Will just pull out his staff of Emin Rail and take a swing at it. So close.
Right.
How do I do that? It's just an attack. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Is there somebody on the other side? I can't see it.
No.
No. Okay.
Can't see? Do you not have vision on there?
I had. It was just my character sheet was blocking it.
Oh, okay. All right, you swing the staff, but yeah, it's just bounces off the thing.
Yeah.
It has a really high natural armor.
And then let's see. Then, can I use? Nope, I cannot use that. So. No, I will just end my turn there. So I wasn't really ready.
Okay. All right. So it begins to some of the plates sort of separate a bit from inside. It begins to spray out this acidic green liquid, which sprays everyone within 15 feet. So I think that's everyone.
Oh,
Is
it's
this
like
poison.
oh, it's not a spray. It's like a. Interesting.
Get it into the thingy. Oh, maybe it is more of a spray. Oh, it is a cone. My apologies. I misread. So it's actually just going to get Rana, Cadmir, and Lightum.
Nice.
I need a dexterity saving throw from each of you.
Alright. It's not a spell, I assume.
It's not. Corrosive. Go. Okay, I think everyone saves because Lightum. Oh, no, Lightum doesn't save. He's on
Yes, no.
5. So Lightum takes 52 acid, everyone else takes 26.
Oh my god.
It's fine.
So I take 15.
And that
Oops.
brings us to Jay.
Okay.
Oh
think
wow.
Bill.
Okay.
And see. I guess I'll quicken a haste.
forgot to say
We
that.
get a haste.
Yeah. That way you can still get your attack.
So I can still X.
Yeah, and cast a cantrip as your regular actions.
If I could. Can I move? There we go. No. Oh, that's a wall. That's why there's nowhere good for me to be. There, maybe.
That's a good spot. Yeah, you've got a person on the other side. You're attacking at advantage.
Yeah. And I will swing.
That'll hit.
Back. And I'm going to smite.
Ooh. I think we all know where this is going.
Wow.
Yeah, we do. This is not undead, I'm assuming.
You're
Oh,
correct.
DK.
I guess I should do the actual like damage off of the.
The weapon, yeah. Okay. You smash through some of its plates, ripping apart. It's. Oh, I forgot to use its thing. Oh well.
I hate my haste attack.
Okay. Haste attack should be at advantage, so you can roll again.
Oh
See if
yeah,
you-
it is.
That one, yeah, just barely hits, nicking through and dealing. Alright, so Jay speeds himself up, runs over, and starts slashing through this thing, scoring hit after hit. Bringing us to Tonist.
How's it looking?
It's looking on a scale of 1 to 250, about a 151.
Well, then I guess that means I will probably start swinging away again too. Now that I have advantage. 1 second. My computer's being weird today. I did the unfathomable thing of restarting it last night. Now it's just like I don't know how to computer anymore.
That'll teach you.
Aren't you supposed to restart your computers like
Yeah.
regularly?
Yeah,
Windows
we should do it
11
more frequently, but
Weird.
I restart my
Alrighty,
work computer
let's
every day, except Saturdays and Sundays.
attack at advantage. Does a 27 hit?
Yes.
Thank you.
Ugh.
stayed
Okay.
dripping from his voice.
Pop, pop. I'll do it again.
Ah. Yeah, that still hits because it was 27 before. All right, you slam it twice with the hammer, dealing 54 total damage. And,
No, I did
plus 3.
57 total damage.
Cool, cool. And that brings us to Rana.
Oops. Does a 25 hit?
It does.
Okay. Didn't want to assume. And then is it a D6 for? I haven't cast this spell in so long.
Yes.
A D6 for what's it called, and then a D8 for Colossus Slayer. And let's try it again.
Ooh, an extra 2 damage from.
What
Hunter's
about a
Mark.
24?
That also hits.
Sweet.
I think a 20. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you
Um,
just, at this point, just tell us what
So
the
another
AC is.
D6 and then a D8 of Radiant. Oh,
Ooh,
wonderful.
That time it was 4 damage from Hunter's Mark. Okay, and that brings us to Cadmir. Thing's central chest thing is starting to glow.
Don't like that.
Mm-mm.
Just gonna blow up and kill it.
Yeah.
It was Jacob's plan all along.
I'll give it the old booming blade.
Not about that.
You won't let the campaign die, so I'm gonna kill it.
Wow.
Yeah, I gave my girlfriend in
Everyone
college
takes
the
it.
old booming blade once.
Oh.
What?
My.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, that'll hit. Giving it quite a lot of thunder
Which-
damage. And I presume that's everything?
Yes.
Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, so that brings us to Lightum.
He's gonna continue not attacking the thing and dodging.
Item breakdancer.
Full plate breakdancer.
I would just love it so much.
All right, that brings us to Jaxar.
Jaxar
This
will.
central glowy orby thing is real bright at this point. It's almost blindingly bright.
Yeah, Jaxar's gonna send Ropey to restrain the golem.
Is it long enough?
The golem is
That's what she
large and
said,
Ropey is small, so Ropey
Okay.
would auto fail.
Not gonna work.
Are you
Fine.
trying to grapple it?
No, I just want to disengage and move away. So I will just use the disengage action without any other bonus action. Can I disengage?
Yep.
Great. I'm gonna move behind Dunnist.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know if I have a bonus action to use as an attack. So I will end my turn.
Okay. The golem tries to grab its sword, is unable to do so, and then a beam from its chest shoots out at probably Jay, because I think Jay did the most to it.
Chest beam.
Repulsor ray.
Oh, critical hit.
Disadvantage from Liger. I can't do it. Damn it. Never mind.
Liger is
I can
currently
though.
a hammer.
It missed.
So Sentinel at death's
22.
door.
22 misses.
It's an auto hit.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
crit
it?
still auto hit.
Any
yeah.
effects triggered by a critical hit are canceled.
Okay, so that's just normal damage. So 17 force damage to Jay.
The Force Laser?
Yeah.
Weird.
Repulsor ray. Since it can't get its sword, I'm gonna use its second attack to try to pound.
Oh no, that's my reaction. I can't use my reaction to help with this next one. I'm sorry.
Hits
Only
for
have
20
one.
for 26 points of damage. Bludgeoning.
Taking it?
That was Tonist. And then
That hit me.
yes. Oh, your temp HP should be gone
Yeah.
by now.
By now. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that would have worn off. And then it is Jay's turn. The central orb thing is still glowing real bright, even after the chest beam.
But how bright?
Oh, I didn't know that there was a way to do that. That's cool. So bright that if it gets any brighter, it's gonna start hurting. Maybe. Hard to say. But I know that that's a turn on 6.
I don't know if I want to kill it with everyone, but I don't know that we have a choice.
I mean, everybody could back up and Rana could try to kill it at range.
It gets.
Is this a window that's next to Jaxar?
Yes.
Nice. What a great spell.
Pick like a good spot, like over here somewhere.
You're synaptic staticking this damn golem. All right. Intelligence check or save. It
Yeah.
fails. At a -2.
It's wonderful.
Do we not all have to make that
Smart.
save?
He
Well,
not
Oh, I
smart.
he did it over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this should be pretty doable. There's probably
Okay.
lots of doable spots over here.
the golem goes down to one knee, puts its fist into the ground, and then explodes.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
I have to make it alive again for it to explode. Hold on.
So it dies and then resurrects and then explodes.
And then dies again. Yeah. I need a. Ooh, Jaxar or Jay didn't get quite far enough away.
Ow.
I need a dex save from everyone. Anyone that rolls less than 15 takes 52 points of damage.
And if you don't,
26.
oh, so we do. Okay.
Half of it is fire.
Ooh, so I'm resistant to fire. So then how? 26.
Let him. We'll use his reaction. Raise his shield.
Okay. So 28 of that was fire. So if you save, then it's 7 fire and 12 force. So 19.
So 19. Okay. So
And I
18.
still don't get to use the teleport. So bummed.
Teleport is for like long distance travel. It's not a short range thing.
No, I
No,
just
he's talking
wanted
about-
to be
he's talking about
targeted by an
Solange.
attack.
Oh, okay. I see. You've got your own special.
You know what?
ability.
That one, even you could use that.
Can I
If
use
you
it
do,
to?
yeah, if you do it 10 feet, you'll get out. You'll be out of the range.
Yeah, I will use my cloak ability to do that.
Uh-huh.
Then, great. I'll give myself 26 back.
Oh, is that a
Jaxar
reaction?
does- yeah, Jaxar
Nice.
does the old Sailor Moon guy cloak and disappears and
I love
reappears
it.
10 feet away.
Excellent. Thank you.
Did you just call my main man Tuxedo Mask the mask guy?
I have no idea. I've never seen that show. I don't even know if it's. I'm not even confident that it's from Sailor Moon.
Yeah, Tuxedo
It
Mask
is
is
Sailor
yeah.
Moon.
He's like the primary romantic interest in Sailor Moon. But
Oh.
also he's
XR has his cloak.
yeah.
Sort of. Slightly better. That's actually the amulet of good fortune.
Oh, okay. I'll just decrement the charges of that.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I haven't heard that word said out loud maybe ever.
Decrement?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've only seen it in books that talk about coding.
Yeah. Nerd alert! Nerd alert!
This guy's probably gone at this point.
Big O notation.
Um,
I'm trying to think of any other obscure coding phrase you might have seen in a book.
Is Rion actually uninjured?
he might be dead.
Dead?
No, I'm kidding. Hard to. Okay, he's not dead.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna make Tonus normal.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
I'm
about
s-
strength? Jaxar gonna climb back through the window.
Yeah, I was gonna try, but just go around a long way.
Okay, the creature, the golem, destroyed. The acid that it sprayed sort of sinks through the grates in the floor for a few moments, sort of angled to collect whatever liquid might be spilled.
Oh, so we're not supposed to be out of initiative.
From we're out of initiative. From Radrogue, Rana hears it didn't start moving until you came in.
Oh. Huh, okay.
Pretty sure there aren't any others though.
That's for Rion.
Ooh.
It's not much, but
Pretty sure we can't protect you from the things you fight.
I'm sorry.
Rion's just like tired of this shit right now.
If
We go back to
Exhausted.
dealing with like normal people.
if you would prefer, you may
exhausted.
wait with my father.
Mm-hmm. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. On the second floor,
Upstairs.
there is a series of small cells.
Oh. We're just. Ooh. Where did I go? There I am.
Oh, not everyone got over there. Oh,
Feels like I'm like in between realms.
Gaz?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm not sure
because-
where I am. Oh, there we go.
in here.
Tonus, will you let him out, please? I'm assuming it's locked.
Which one was it?
This one, it looks like.
This one. Quick work, Tonus.
Oh, I'm-
unlocked the plank.
What,
goes.
what happened?
Why'd you close the door on him?
I didn't mean to.
Yeah. Gaz takes a few steps out, starts stretching his limbs. Ugh. Ugh. I was in there a couple of days.
Yeah, what happened? You were supposed to be scouting for us.
There's a big golem, but I couldn't hurt.
The one downstairs?
Yeah, that's the one.
Radro
Good
just
scouting,
told
okay.
me that it didn't move. Wait, Radro, did you know about it or not?
Maybe.
Rana looks at
Dun, dun, dun.
Gaz.
Sometimes he's not as helpful.
Okay, well, let's go. Does anybody feel the need to explore the obelisk further? It looks like there's a way up.
Well, is the darkness thing.
Is there anything else up there?
No.
Okay. So Rana will look around to, like, does anybody feel the need to explore up there, or do we want to just go?
Out of character. If you want to get them to evacuate, messing with the darkness generator will definitely expedite the process.
Tonus is very curious about the mechanics of the darkness generator.
Okay,
So-
well, we can go up there.
Magical in nature. It's a conjuration effect. There's a ring of it's sort of a what's that gemstone called? Jet. They're large jets that have been carved out, and at the top of this obelisk there's a spinning. It's almost like a reverse lighthouse, I guess.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's this.
It's
thing
a
that
dark
I
house.
find- Yeah, it's a dark house.
Can you disable it?
Do you want it disabled temporarily or permanently?
Let's say temporarily.
Uh,
The jets are
Probably.
housed in casings. They're huge jets. They're probably about the size of. Ugh. I'm like looking around for something to.
like a
relate
couch.
it to. It's probably smaller than a couch. Probably like a
Red box.
Like a love seat.
like a carry-on for a plane.
Okay.
Okay.
Are there
There are 6 of them in total.
runes? Like the
Oh, yeah,
jets
there
are the
are-
jets just the conduit of the magic, or do we have
They-
to smash them in order to get the darkness going?
If they were removed, they'd probably do this. It'd probably be good enough.
But they're the size, so it's probably very heavy.
Okay.
What if we
How
just
long does it
do
magic
like a
work?
blanket
1
over him?
minute?
Just throw a blanket over him. Throw a
Yeah.
blanket over him.
In
Okay.
large reduce.
Oh, the
Reduce.
mechanism that spins. Could I just disable that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
that.
Give me a intelligence check.
Is this against a mechanical device?
It is.
Advantage.
Advantage.
Still really bad, but
Not as bad as it could be.
Almost
Do you
twice
have
as
any-
good as it could have been.
Do you have any flash of geniuses?
I have not had a flash of genius in probably a month.
Well, you should have had them restored or whatever for the puzzle dungeon. That was
Yeah,
after a
for-
long
Yeah.
Yes,
rest.
they were all
that
used
was a
in the
month
third
ago.
tier with puzzle
Oh
dungeon, I think.
God. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So
Oh, we should have used
Gentlemen,
Alpha Brain.
there's a pretty good. You could disable it. You're not sure it could be repaired again if you do though.
That's
Okay.
that's. Mm.
What benefit does a darkness
It's
dark
probably
house have?
it's just if if the best happens, if we allow ourselves to daydream and somehow the blight is reversed and somebody can come and resettle this city, then this might come in useful.
Oh, I guess it's like dimming the harshness of the sun.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it's doing.
I see.
That's like exactly what it's doing.
It's not a. I don't know. Well, why doesn't Jaxar take a look just for funsies? He's up there.
The
Yeah,
old Arcana check. Oh, intel.
I-
Okay.
I was
Oh,
gonna
to
do
see if you know how to disable it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's gears, and the mechanism underneath that spins it is, it is magically generated, so it's running off of something, some enchantment. But the gears themselves can be removed and taken so that it stops spinning.
Can I use Dispel Magic?
You could.
I thought about that as well, but I don't think that lasts.
It doesn't.
It lasts.
Doesn't
Oh,
it-
it does
doesn't it
just go.
just-
Sorry, it does just go forever.
Just ends the effect.
It ends the effect. Yeah, that would probably do it.
And then someone who wants to redo the effect just needs to re-enable the magic, right?
Yeah.
If they know how.
Yeah.
XR and Tunnist are presumably dialoguing about this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well,
Yep,
if we
I-
feel like
I
that's the
concur.
best solution, why don't we work
Probably.
together to dispel the magic? Can we do it in 5 minutes instead of 10?
I mean, I can.
What?
Do you not have it prepared?
I can cast it and have it be instantaneous.
Right. Same.
Okay, cool. I don't know. how mine
Rana, how many?
are.
How many can you do?
I mean, I've got
Dog's being antsy. He'll be right back.
I've got a handful of slots left, like higher level.
Is a handful more than 2?
I have 5.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Yes, you do it then.
Try to keep my spells in reserve for.
How do you
for
have
healing.
5 of how do
I
you have
fire
5
arrows.
slots?
Oh, now just dispel the darkness.
How do you have 5 third-level slots?
No, I don't. I have 3 third level slots and 2 fourth level slots left.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
I
counting
forgot
on
you can cast
casting.
that. Okay, I have 2 flat. So,
So
yeah, you do it.
your check will probably be better, but I'll try it at 4th level.
Okay. Throw it into chat and then roll me a check. It is not a 4th level.
Right. So just a d20.
Yeah, plus your whatever your modifier.
I don't know what the modifier is.
Wisdom.
Yeah. Spellcasting abilities, wisdom.
So 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
I'll try it.
Yeah, Tonist, this is probably going to be.
I've got 1 slot just in case.
Yeah, that's true.
This is not
Oh, okay, so
exactly
it's-
my.
I'm doing it at 3rd level.
Okay. Roll
What's
your
it?
d20, add your whatever your intelligence mod.
D20
Does
plus my
upcasting
int
dispel magic
mod.
help at all?
plus
Yes.
4.
Whatever level you cast it at, it automatically
Dispels.
dispels that
Like I
level
did
to
it.
lower.
Okay. Tonist waves his hand, says the magic words, which are please stop. The oscillating disc thing in the center of the top of the tower slows and then stops. And the magic is gone. The dark pall over the city lighten, and the day is bright once again.
All right, well, hopefully that's
Right.
incentive enough for them to get out of here
Good luck to them.
quickly.
Or incentive enough for them to attack us on the way out.
I was gonna say,
Well,
and
it
speaking
might be
of,
that
we should
too.
get out of here.
Yeah, we need
We
to.
might evacuate their life from their body.
What the fuck? What just
Just take
happened?
some-
I just got
take some-
ported over here?
Oh, why?
I don't know.
Did you go upstairs?
Nope. I was trying to come downstairs.
I don't know. Maybe it's
All right,
accidentally
well-
keyed to the upstairs.
Seems to work for everyone else.
We should get out of here. Where should we?
How do we get out of here? Jaxar can help plane shift
Downstairs,
people.
Thoron and retinue are gathering inside. There's people approaching the obelisk. Let's take the short way out.
Short way.
Where should we
Yeah.
go?
Should we reconvene in Three Rivers?
Probably 3 Rivers.
Yes.
So Chiron's house?
Wait,
Wait,
the Doom
Wait,
engine.
where is that?
Jaxar doesn't know about the Doom engine, I presume, so he doesn't
No.
remind you.
We'll have to pick up the Doom engine afterward. I'm sorry, Tonist. I
That's-
hope it's still there.
I put the parking brake on before we left.
Okay.
Pippin's watching it.
You
Uh,
took the,
Oh no!
Jackson
the
wouldn't know
bird
about
that
that.
hates machines is overlooking the.
Yeah, that's right.
Um.
Poor Pippin. How many days has it been since we were there?
Can we
Like a week?
like 2 or
Yeah.
something? Wait,
So where we're
what?
meeting in Three Rivers?
It's like
I think
it's
it's
been
about a
3.
week.
Yeah,
3 days?
3 days.
One,
Okay,
two,
that's
Not
not
that
too
long. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Can Jaxar, you brought your reinforcements with you, but I don't. Can we get everybody out? Rana looks a little bit at a loss.
I can take 7 to 3 Rivers. I believe. Is that how this works?
Yeah. It's you plus 8, right?
Oh yeah, me plus 8.
That's like everybody, I think.
Jaxar and Kate plus 8.
Uh-huh.
Haha, just kidding. Yeah, be a
I can
certain
get the
age
rest.
to know that reference.
Okay, I'm going with my
I think
father.
we all know what John and Kate plus 8 is.
Okay, I didn't know how long ago that was.
I don't.
Oh,
It's a good 20 years.
they're
Alright,
divorced now. That's sad.
Alright.
me
So
and
that
Cad-
leaves
We're
4
just
people.
who's
Thoron
missing?
4. Yeah.
Lightem just went up the stairs. I don't know why.
Item?
He's making a run for it.
I
He
don't
definitely
say.
lit. He definitely lit him. So he's done his job. He broke the darkness generator.
Yeah. Thoron can take the rest if Jaxar can take.
Alright.
Okay.
I will plate shift half of the people, and I have to do this at 8th level spell. Do I need to do it formally?
Nah.
Roll.
Plane shift. And it's just teleport, right?
I don't think he has.
I don't think I have teleport.
Plane shift isn't going to get you there.
It has to get to a different plane, so he has to do it twice. He has to do it once out and then once
Yeah,
back.
We
I
could
can get us there.
go get Athan in Celestia real quick and then come
Well,
back.
sounds like Cadmere could get us
Cadmere,
somewhere.
yeah, I can get us there.
All right.
Ooh, what's
wanna-
he gonna do? Teleport?
I want to go to
He's
Celestia.
gonna be like, I wish we were in Three Rivers,
Oh.
Yo, you
why
should
not
wait.
too?
and cast teleport.
Okay.
I don't.
Is Ryfire, are you familiar with the spell Wish?
I mean, it's like a. There's a lot
Oh
of
wow.
sort of taboo around it. I think. Right?
Wish
Legend
is
is gone.
in my other
yeah, the places are gone.
in my other campaign. Wish is just completely banned as a spell to take.
Okay.
Nice.
With good reason. That spell's ridiculous.
You find yourself in a random alleyway.
Okay. Does Chiron? Rana will look to Chiron. Do you know? Are we close? Does Rana recognize the neighborhood?
Looking around. Oh, actually, we're right around the corner, apparently. It's over here.
Okay. Cool. Let's go there.
Okay, so you reconvene at Chiron, when gathering together and resting for the day. Chiron's wife, Phala, will say that there was some gray-skinned man who came by, that he was your friend.
What?
Goliath.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, he was looking for you and Chiron. He went off to Sage's.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, I meant to ask you, Jacob, if Rana's experience with Sage. I don't think we've decided on that.
I decided for you.
Oh, okay. What? Wait, what?
Well, I was telling Ri-Fi stuff.
Oh, okay. So then what's
make
Rana's
stuff up.
experience with Sage?
Hasn't seen her since she was a small girl.
Oh, so she has seen her. Okay.
But other than that, yeah, nothing.
Okay. Rana, I guess, looks really excited and casts sending and sends it to Kenai. Like,
Oh, you're preempting his sending.
oh, can I? Will that ruin things?
No.
If that fractures the
timey-wimey.
timeline, I can.
Time heist.
I don't know. I think that's what she would do if Phala says a gray-skinned Goliath came by trying to find us, then she's gonna try to send him a sending.
Okay.
Are
We'll just say it happened around the same time.
okay.
Go ahead and send that, and then let him know.
Wait, I don't know. I'm just. Are you
Yeah,
alive?
tell
Are
him.
you okay? We're at Chiron's.
You can respond to that message.
I was just at Chiron's. I'm currently at Sage's place of business. Get me out of here, please.
Chiron closes his eyes. A moment later, opens them and says, I just received a sending from Sage who says that he's there.
Oh,
I
Boom,
said
did
more
it.
than that, but
okay.
give her the full message.
Yeah. Mask took him, but we already knew that, and, well, let's just go and get him.
Okay, so we'll go get Chiron, or not Chiron. Sorry, we'll go get Kenai. It's a k sound.
You wanna... Okay.
Jaxar will
Alright.
return to the academy at this point, presumably. After arrest, maybe.
Well, hold on, Jaxar. Before he leaves, we just I would prefer actually for him to wait, because Rana cannot continue pursuing Gaius. Not with
Okay.
as close of a call as these fights are becoming. The situation is becoming more dire. I have things that I have to take care of. And it kind of sounds like Ambrose could use our help, and it sounds like the Lycene are giving him trouble. So if I can help a friend and take care of the business that I'm supposed to be taking care of, then I need to go do that. But we have to make sure that Gaius is being taken care of as well. We can't just let him run unchecked. Not with
He
what we
needs to
understand
reform
his...
right now, at least, I think.
He does,
Sounds
but...
like we all need to sit in a circle and talk about this as a group.
Isn't that what we're doing? We go get
I think
Kenai.
that's exactly what we should do, yeah. But let's get Kenai first.
We
So-
go get Kenai and have this conversation.
Guys could be reformed already. We just don't know.
Oh, I thought it would take a bit more effort than that.
Well, it takes up to 10 days, but it's random, so
It's a D10.
I
yeah.
know how
Oh.
long it takes. But... All right, so do we want to have this discussion in character, or just stop Twitch and talk about?
Well, I think I think
That's
part of it
important.
can be in character. Rana
wanna
at this
land-
point.
Yeah.
Also, first of all, it's good to see you again, Kenai. Thank you. I'm so glad you're alive. And Mask said he was going to keep you. What happened?
You guys are in a very precarious place if you're talking to Kenai here.
No. Kenai's. We're back at Chiron's.
Okay.
Like we go pick up Kenai and we go back to Chiron's.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys should all know that I owe Sage a favor. So I gotta do some work in Three Rivers before I do much of anything else.
Oh, did she ask for the favor already?
She hasn't yet. No.
Quest.
I've-
Quest.
Well,
I have to recover a shipment. Anyway, I'll catch you guys up. Let me pull up some notes here. Want to make sure this is accurate. didn't
Kenai
have this
is
prepared for
saying
this
this in
session.
character as he pulls out like a little notebook and some bifocals.
Yes. Kenai, you never seen wear glasses before, has thrown him on his face.
I mean, you don't want to wear him in a fight, but if you just read some paper.
Actually, can I prepare this a little bit more formally and do it at the start of next session? Give you a summary.
Probably.
Of what
okay.
you've been up to.
So there is a next session.
Well, having one more session. I thought we were planning at least one more session for Kings of War for sure.
You gotta help out Ambrose, right?
Yeah, we got stuff to do here. I can give it to you now. Fine, I'll give it to you now. So
Yeah,
Kenai,
that's off the cuff. That's Kenai style.
yeah, Kenai. Look, Kenai just went unconscious, right? When Mask screamed, I had to remind. You guys understand how difficult this is, right? If I was speaking this to you, I've been playing a different character, and then
Yeah.
I've been doing this side thing, like in the background, and then I was back at Jaxar for this whole session. Now
Yeah.
I'm trying to be Kenai now.
It's all good, man. You got a lot of spinning plates. Take your time.
All right, now I am Kenai. So Kenai, what has he been up to? Definitely not nodding off at his staff, fully attentive. So last thing I remembered was the scream. It was such a horrifying scream, and I fell unconscious. The next moment, I wake up and I'm just in a mysterious plush office. It was weird. I didn't know where I was. There was a masked creature before me, and I didn't know, who he was, but he wanted to summon my services. He said you guys abandoned me in Gaius's plane. That I was stuck in some gem, and that you guys left without recovering me, but he recovered me instead. I didn't know what to believe of that, but anyway, he asked me to be his henchman, basically, and to fight alongside a person called Oberon, who is a barbarian, if you will, which in another life may have been just a great partnership for me, Kenai and the barbarian. But I refused to do it. He wanted me to there's a kingdom south of here, I think. His name was King.
Bertrand?
Into the notes.
No, it was not King
Wow.
Bertrand.
Checking his notes. Dunkel. King Dunkel. Right?
King
Paladin?
Dunk.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yes, so he wanted this King Dunkel assassinated, or not assassinated, but he wanted him just embarrassed in front of his people, and he wanted me to dismantle his army. But I don't. If he wants to represent those people, then he can go.
That's the Capatian
himself.
king, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
King of, yes, that sounds right. Kenai says.
Okay. Interesting.
Anyway, I declined his request, and he surprisingly let me go free. I thought I might have more to deal with there, but as I exited, it's just a shack nearby that his office was in. So Mask's got an office in Three Rivers somewhere.
That doesn't surprise me.
I came up and met the Barbarian, which love to work with him someday. What a guy!
We fought
Guy
him.
is
He's
working
not
for
fun.
Mask. Oh man, I
He's
thought he could be.
amazing.
I think he can be redeemed. Kenai just admires him, just the look of him. Did you guys? Kenai will describe this to you, but Alazan, can you post that picture you gave me?
Oh hell yeah!
I don't remember this.
Actually,
I
I
don't
can just
remember this either.
Yeah, there
We
was
We
a
fought him in a
We
church.
We fought him in a church, and he didn't take damage for an entire
I
round.
remember. Yeah, that was the Holy Water Flaming Skull Church or whatever.
Nope.
No,
Entirely.
no.
It was one of the
Okay.
first fights in campaign 2.
There he
Hey.
is.
There he is, and I put it in
It's
the
cool
general.
as shit. What?
Yeah.
The Golden Compass Bears.
Anyway, I left them and went to Corbar's. I was trying to, meet up with him to see if I could get a rest or get a sending out to you guys. Corbar wasn't there, so I went to Chiron's. I remember us being at Chiron's before, and Fela was there. She was so generous, so sweet. Thank you, Fela. I think we're in
You're
the
welcome.
house, right?
Yep.
Yeah. She gave
Hello.
me tea, just, so sweet. Anyway, she said Chiron had been out and couldn't send the sending, and so then she said Sage could help, and so I went to Sage's. It's a pleasure house or something
Yeah,
like
it
that.
is.
Yeah.
And
So,
so you had a good time there, huh, Tunis?
Pretty good.
Anyway, so I, questioned Sage a little bit, but she did send a sending, but she needs me to recover a shipment in payment. That's just how things work in Three Rivers. So I'll have to help her recover that shipment probably sooner rather than later. Kenai will have gotten the timing of that, like if there's an expiration date or something on it, then
Yeah.
before he left. Anyway, so that's what I've been up to. What the hell, guys? Why'd you let Mask take me?
We didn't really have a choice. Gaius teleported us to his lair, apparently, and when Mask finished him off, we were immediately teleported back to Carindom, where he initiated the fight. We lost you, and we lost the phylactery. Mask showed up eventually and destroyed the phylactery in front of us, but then said he was going to keep you. Right? Right? He said he was going
Can
to
I
keep...
get an intelligence check from Jaxar and from Jay and from a religion check from Rana? And, someone do an Arcana check or a religion check, everyone.
I'll do an Arcana check. Why not?
Everyone you said? All right.
Yeah, anyone that wants to.
What you're gonna just get a bunch of rolls right now.
Kedmir's feeling very religious right now.
Oh yeah, Cadmir, get it.
Okay, so everyone but Rana. And Jay. Someone mentioned it at the time, but it is weird that he was able to just tear the phylacteries.
Yeah, I definitely thought that was strange.
And now
So
that it's
maybe-
been brought up again,
What's up with that?
Maybe he just tore up a random piece of paper and this phylactery scroll is just somewhere else chilling.
Well, the bone was reforming on the paper.
I mean, it could have been an illusion. If it was an illusion, those don't work on Tonus. So,
Did it not work, or do you just have advantage against saves?
I didn't even try to make a save against it, so it probably doesn't matter.
yeah, a lot of illusions are like if you interact with them.
Okay, so I don't get it.
Also, I guess technically Kedmir had True staying up. Still.
You still had Truth saying up?
It
Just
lasts an hour!
Yeah.
That doesn't go away when I want it to.
Well, it kind of can.
Did,
So
Oh,
I was
man.
immune to illusions.
So all
Why
through
didn't you
that.
consider how inconvenient that is for me?
All right, we're gonna have to we're gonna have to go back about 2 hours. Hold on, guys.
Start it over.
Omega, you can stick around, right?
Oh, he didn't. So it was an illusion. That's what you're
Okay,
saying.
so not only that, but Cadmir has been watching the Paragon Runa follow you guys on the ethereal plane.
Oh,
We're on the
Runa's just
ethereal
been
plane?
No,
invisible.
She
Runa.
was.
Runa's just been invisible and present with us this whole time.
On the ethereal plane.
Oh.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
So when she did the tear through reality thing, she didn't teleport. She just made herself invisible, and it's just been following you guys
Just,
around.
yeah, step to another plane. Okay.
Yep.
Is she still here with us
Oh.
now? Like, did she
How does that-
teleport with us?
Oh, it's been at this point. It's been more than an hour.
Oh.
And then the second thing, Cadmir would have known that the scroll itself. You did watch a scroll get ripped apart.
That bone was reforming around.
Correct.
Okay, but it didn't seem to be illusory.
No.
Okay.
So, okay, so I'm still now I'm even more confused. Did he destroy the phylactery or not?
No.
Is that the
if you're-
intention? We just
if you're-
don't know.
If you're comparing notes, then Cadmir did not see bone reforming around it.
Okay.
So Mask might just have the phylactery with him.
Probably.
Yes.
Would Kenai have seen anything in that office? I don't think I asked this of you at the time, but resembling something like a bone. Does this jog his memory at all?
Give me a perception check.
I think Kenai has advantage.
There
on
was no bone
perception.
reforming on that. What are you guys talking about?
Can I hold on? I just want to confirm whether I have advantage on perception checks. If you know offhand,
I don't know offhand. Is it the barbarian thing you think?
I think it's the Kenai, the
so
one
the-
that you gave me. Kenai has advantage on perception checks. Yes, that's the one. It's literally called Kenai.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm glad that
Here,
thank you,
one.
Mask Jacob.
Yes.
And then those jokes into the future.
Yep. Pulling forward.
14.
I mean, your focus was mainly on Mask. It was you figure if there was a bone sitting in that office, it would have been out of place and you would have noticed. And you don't
Yes.
remember there being one.
Kenai will mention that to the group then. I didn't see a bone when I was in his office, so.
And I'll just, as a DM reminder to players, that because it's been so long, Mask is supposed to be a master of
Master illusionist. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for reminding. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember it as a
that.
player, but I was like, I don't know what
Cadmir knows.
my character would be doing about this. Oh wait, Bruce.
Yeah.
Kenai doesn't have much interaction with him, and also he wouldn't have been thinking about the bone, I don't think. Bone phylactery. This hasn't
Also,
been
it could have just been
discussed.
invisible in the room.
Yeah,
So,
totally.
I guess
Oh,
long
right,
story
right.
short,
Yep.
Kenai, we did not abandon you. Mask was lying. I think,
This is making
he
more
was.
sense
I thought
now.
It was technically correct, but not really. If that makes any sense, I'm sure he was speaking very carefully and trying to manipulate you.
Yeah,
Really, I
the
thought you
master
turned
of-
into an orange blob and got murdered.
Oh, no.
It did
Oh.
look like that for a little bit.
Orange
That
blob.
happened.
Yikes.
Um.
Wait, you're saying you guys fought at someone like me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sort of came out of the tooth.
Ugh. I was a tooth?
Yeah. Like a gem
You're a
tooth
tooth
thing.
and then an orange blob, and now Goliath.
So, okay, so what is this favor you owe Sage?
I have to recover a shipment somewhere in Three Rivers.
Do you have
Probably
any-
won't be too difficult.
Okay. What's
But
it
I'd
a
like
shipment
to take
of?
care of that before I take off again. And also, I need to go get Pippin. Did you guys stop by?
Oh,
Did
gosh.
you see Pippin? Did you get the tank?
No, we came straight here. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But recovering the tank probably wouldn't be difficult. Like super difficult anyway. It's fairly close.
Fairly an inconvenience.
Fairly. In any case, we're probably gonna want to go get it before we go help Ambrose. But what's this shipment of? Did she tell you?
I don't know, that
Pres-
it seemed kind of urgent, don't you think, Rana? Was this Tharon talking?
Urgent? Who? What?
It was that letter that your friend sent. It was, I mean, a child
going
had to
back.
finish it.
This is where I do think we should pause this current session.
Wait, what was the last thing Tharon said?
A child seems to have written it. The end of it.
Ambrose, yes, was not exactly given proper education.
You heard from Ambrose. Kenai says.
Yeah, she'll show him the letter.
Oh, nice. We gotta help him.
I agree. But we also need to make sure that Gaius is being taken care of. We can't let that go.
That's Kenai's objective as well. Kenai.
But I can't.
do want to
I
stab
guess.
it.
Yeah, Rana. Right. I can't see to that personally.
Wait, why not?
Oh, also, Kenai looks beat the shit.
Yeah, I am like freaking crawling.
Oh, Rana will heal him. Sorry. Like if she had noticed that he
Yeah.
was beat to shit, then she would have healed him.
I also have to roll for HP because I did a level up, and I didn't want to tell
She'll
you guys.
she'll even use her 7th level slot. Her shiny
What's
new 7th
HP?
level slot.
D12
Yes.
plus my Constitution.
Yes.
That's a good roll.
How about them apples? Is it the
Better-
+5 modifier? Yeah,
Yeah, plus, so 14 extra. So,
sick.
Better roll than I would have
It's
got.
no bad.
210, baby. 210.
pretty good.
That's a lot of health.
That is a lot of health.
There you go,
I love
Kenai.
Kenai so much. Guys, I'm so happy. Kenai's back. Let's go. Let's go.
He falls over.
The 34 health is for Kenai.
Jaxar
you.
dozes against his staff in the corner.
No, Jaxar, wake up!
Oh no.
Do you know anyone that can go take care of Gaius? Can you spearhead that? Because I have to go take care of other things.
I'd like Jaxar too. Can I play 2 characters?
Wow.
I love Rana, by the way. She's talking about going to help Ambrose, like she has to pick up someone from soccer practice. It's like, I gotta take care of this. It's somebody else just handle it.
We need
I
to
know
sleep
some-
on this, guys. Like
I mean,
literally, we have
We've slept on it all week!
all of crawling here. No spell slots. No HP.
The
What are we
convoluted
doing?
Oh,
has
sorry.
many gifted
the-
wizards,
Sure, the characters need to sleep. Yes, I agree.
and I
Yes.
could also reach out to my friends at Yizgul.
Is that Tharon?
Nope.
Oh,
That
who
was
said
Jaxar.
that? That was
Jaxar.
Jaxar. Oh, okay.
Magical threat. Magical reaction. What's the word? Magical.
Magical problems require magical
Response.
Yeah, response. That's the word.
Well, it is certainly in Gresha's best interest, given what Gaius is threatening to do. So perhaps the Conclave will also support you in that endeavor.
Yeah, that was the first thing he mentioned was the conclave.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that part. Okay, well then, yeah, I guess we only have 2 minutes anyway, so
We used up all of our discussion time, but I think it was worth it. Can we? How do we land this plane here? Trying to land the Twitch plane.
I don't know. To
Yeah,
be continued.
I have to leave.
We'll be back.
Hit the theme music.
We'll
if
be
you had
back.
gotten to Ambrose,
Oh.
It would have been here.
Oh. Windmill?
Might be at a windmill.
I guess.
You didn't look at the letter?
I did, but I also determined that it wasn't directing us to the windmill, it was directing us to the mine.
There's an arrow pointing at the windmill door.
I don't remember that, but okay. I guess upon closer inspection.
To be fair, Ambrose learned about pens like 3 days ago, so.
Ambrose,
is
or
it?
not Ambrose. Rana needs to take a nap.
Yeah, we all need to take naps. Yeah.
Oh shit, there's a bed.
Can we
Okay, we'll be back
formalize
next week.
this long rest?
Yeah, you guys can long rest.
Yay!
You're
Are
drinking
you
your
are-
potion of greater healing.
I owed it. That was what I drank while I was in Mask's office. I wanted to
Oh,
make sure that was canon.
All right, and he just watched you do it too.
Yeah. I mean, I was just 1 HP standing in front of a malicious-looking creature.
All of my
Malicious.
spells are gone.
Wait, what?
I added a bunch of 5th level spells to my sheet and they're all gone.
That's weird.
All of
shit.
my unprepared. Wait. Oh, maybe. Oh,
Yeah,
they're
top
back.
right.
I accidentally clicked
There's a
prepared.
tab, yeah.
My
Yeah,
bad.
I was gonna say, did you click? Yeah.
Oh
okay.
my goodness.
Omega, I know you gotta go, so
Yeah.
Bye,
Bye.
Omega. Bye, Twitch.
Talk
Thanks
to-
for watching. We will be
Bye,
back
Twitch.
next week. Don't worry. You will experience the uncertainty with us, but we will be here. That is certain. So, anyway, bye. Catch you next week.